Ben, 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 Ben.
Tom, 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 Tom.
Ben, Ben, Ben. Holy moly.
Holy moly, Tom, we're back.
It's old Warhammer Wednesdays.
Yay! Tom and Ben!
With your boys. Old Tom and Ben.
We can say and do anything we like, Tom.
We can literally say and do anything we like.
They can't stop us here.
Ben, how's your Robocop? Don't worry, these are jokes that no one is going to get. This is just a little.
Get them.
It's just a little fun and Tom and Ben joke.
Yeah, just a pair of stupid old groblins being idiots.
Just oh man, have you seen Lord of the Rings?
I have.
Have you seen the Games Workshop? What do you think of Pokemon, Ben?
So sure is a thing.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Centaur decks.
Man, it's good to have a safe place where you can talk about a centaur deck without getting in trouble, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm in my safe place now, Tom.
We're in the safe place.
We can say anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Almost. Also, Warhammer, you know?
Warhammer, Ben.
It's the thing, it's the gift that keeps on giving.
Warhammer.
The universe of infinite possibilities.
All the things happen in Warhammer.
And we can just say whatever we want because they already don't like us.
That's true.
So what are they going to do?
Brand risk, Ben. Bring the name into disrepute.
They refuse.
Fucking assholes, I think they described us as.
We are fucking assholes. Right, I'm just getting all the Warhammer news lined up.
Nice.
I'm worried if we've missed something, but maybe not.
Wow.
Oh well.
What's
we
that?
forgot it, and then it wasn't important.
Okay. Okay.
Right, let's get it up. Let's talk about. Well, what's new with you before we start Warhammering? We normally have a Tom and Ben catch up first, don't we?
Yeah.
We got distracted.
I feel like I did have a fun tale.
We've got some news,
But no.
I'm just uploading it.
Not
now.
really. I don't. Okay, I'll fill. Well, I was thinking about doing a thing. Yes. Lots of fun.
Oh, I often think about doing a thing.
Have I checked out Chainsaw Man yet?
We've looked at pictures of him. He looks like a cool dude.
Is that the guy with a chainsaw for a head?
And for arms.
And arms.
Yes.
I haven't read it.
No, I haven't read it either. But he looks like quite the guy.
No. I finished the Gene Stealer book.
Ooh, how was it?
Oh man, I feel like I would have loved it if they had have written it better. If it had have just
That
been,
could apply to so many things.
just if it was just better, I would have loved it.
But isn't it frustrating when you see something that you can imagine a fucking amazing version of?
Yeah,
And it doesn't live up to that one in your mind.
It was
you know?
so close, and there was so much in there that I genuinely did love. But it, I just didn't enjoy it a lot of the time. I was like, oh, there's so much in here. It's like someone served you like a delicious steak, but it's been rolled in shit, and you're like, oh, I love steak. Steak is amazing, but
I've scraped most of it off, but there's still some bits of shit in it.
yeah, and you're not allowed your dessert until you finish your main course, or that's the way I felt. Like I was like, if I put this down, I'll never come back to it.
Yeah.
And so I want to finish reading, and it's taken me so long to actually finish reading.
Shit. So it's a good story, badly told.
Yeah. I think it's just they just tick lots of really good boxes. Like they show the perspective of lots of different areas of the Gene Stealer cult. There's even parts which are told from the perspective of like an aberrant. And he doesn't really understand what's going on. He just knows he has to kill.
Right.
And he's a big mungo, and that's great.
Cool.
And like different levels of people in the cult, and
I guess some people don't really know what the cult's all about. They're just like hangers on, and
yeah, like there's some people who are in the cult, and they're like, okay, the like Day of Ascension type thing is going on. There's some like weird looking dudes here.
Yeah, I didn't sign up to hang out with the Mungos.
I don't know about this. Like, I just thought I was joining the religion.
Yeah, I was here for the revolution.
But people are now. There's like dudes that I'm pretty sure are aliens or they're fucking monsters. Ugh. And so
Yeah, that's awkward.
there's that to people who are like super into it. Yeah, like that stuff is pretty cool. And there's like stuff from the Magus' perspective, and like, you know, just seeing all of these like the different like facets of like how the cult is kind of made. But then there's a million characters, and everyone has literally just slam your hand on the keyboard, and that's their
It's
name.
the kiss of death for
And
most sci-fi and fantasy books for me.
I just found it.
I can't keep them in my brain.
And like, I'm not the strongest reader by any means, and if I can't like instantly latch onto what a name is, it's gone. Like, if it's just 7 random consonants and just throw a couple of A's in there, I'm just like,
Yeah, I'm exactly the same. I hate it. Oh,
but yeah,
that's a shame. Should I read it? Sounds like no.
I feel like you're like bigger brain than I am. You might get
I've
on
had the
with it
exact same
better.
problem with the names though. That puts me right.
That was my biggest issue. What's the book called? It was called
Something Spiral?
the
Dawn?
Spiral Cult, Spiral Dawn, but it was originally released under the name just Gene Stealer Cult.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I had a big hobby weekend this weekend.
Wow,
More than most.
big hobby,
Big hobby. I did a big hobby.
not little hobby.
Made a big hobby horse.
Ooh,
I rode around going clippity clop.
okay.
And then I played Oathsworn. Do you remember Oathsworn?
I do.
Talking about it like a week or two ago. And I just thought I'd show it off because my friend who bought the set has done a really nice job. So I just wanted to give Chris a shout out. Can we make screen? Huzzah! We fought the evil Sator who gave everyone nightmares and bent reality around his brain. And
Classic.
it's a really nice model. I'm really enjoying it. Like, every couple of weeks, going and doing a big boss fight
Yeah.
against like a big fantasy boy. And he's strung up some poor villager onto his staff.
Ah!
And every time this guy casts a spell, it sort of blasts out of that guy's face and he screams. Pretty grim. Pretty dark.
Yeah.
So veiny.
So vain. He's really nicely painted. I don't want to be horrible, but I'm not entirely sure about the cute black dog nose.
Boop.
It's like it's kind of makes him a little more
friendly.
he just looks more friendly.
Yeah. So afterwards, he then went back. He thought the same thing, and he gave him like big glowy red eyes
Okay.
to like make him a bit more sinister.
Right, I think that might help, because yeah, he looks just like a friendly boy.
Yeah.
He's like, here's your stick. There was a guy tied to it, but I just want to return it.
Bringing it back.
Will you throw it for me?
And next week we're going to fight like a big sandworm. It's coming up through the ground.
I think I saw the model of that, and it comes in like multiple pieces,
3
which
pieces.
looks amazing, like really cool.
I'm looking forward to it. And I think the more you run around the board, it's like a Tremors type scenario. There's a bunch of civilians and you, and whoever like makes the most noise, it like bursts out and attacks.
Ruh-roh.
I'm looking forward to that.
Very cool.
I saw this spooky boy who made me laugh.
Whoa!
He's made of like scaffolding poles. Went to
What
like a Halloween fair.
What a skelly man.
There was like 5 of these around a campfire. When it got dark, they were like pretty spoopy.
Ooh.
And I painted some more Red Archangels.
What the heck?
Almost finished the army.
What the heck?
Did some Claw Boys,
That's a lot of painting.
and I did some Shoot Boys. And
Oh,
they're a bit rough, but they're done.
I think they look very nice.
Thank you.
And based.
Very based.
Ben, so based.
I did one shoulder pad in checkerboard, and I was like, that was such a pain. They're all going to have different symbols on their shoulder pads,
Okay.
because that took ages, and I hated it.
Yeah. Transfers on curved areas.
Well, not just curved, because these shoulder pads are like they're curved and they've got the corner cut out.
Right.
So to get the checkerboard to like, you got to strap it over, melt it down, and then cut it all off. And the whole time I'm sort of stretching and distorting
Oh, God, yeah.
it. So yeah, One checker boy is enough for me.
I feels you.
Yeah, I was pretty happy to get these done. The whole army's almost finished. I've only got like 15 guys left.
Ooh.
And then I've got like nearly 5,000 points painted.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I don't think I'm ever going to play the game again, but I feel like I've kind of got to finish the army at this point because I'm so
you're
nearly
so
done.
close.
So close.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. And I also painted these boys.
Nice.
They're even more rougher and readier for our next game.
I think they're real nice.
I wanted to try something new. Just a whole bunch of Munguses and Dr. Mungus himself.
Dr. Mungus.
He's here.
Dr. H. Mungus.
Yeah.
They're rad. They're super cool.
Really nice model that I didn't really do justice because I just kind of slapped the paint on, but they are done.
Yeah. What are they called? Aberrants. Love them. I think they're one of my favorite things that they added to Gene Stealers.
Yeah, they're one of the only new units, really, but they fit in perfectly.
Yeah, because like the Metamorphs don't really feel like a new unit that much to me.
No, they're just a variant of hybrids. They're not their own thing.
Yeah, when they added the Aberrants and the Kilomorph, boom, added 2 new things. I was like, these are 2 of my new favorite things in all of Warhammer. Absolutely love them.
Yeah, and because it's a bit of a horde army, the whole army's a bit of a slap the paint on kind of job.
But real cool, real nice. I can't wait to be hit by that sign, which is one of the most powerful weapons in all of Warhammer.
They changed it. It's not in 8th edition. It was bananas. It was literally you put that in the hands of a Space Marine captain.
Oh my god,
He will be unkillable. It's better than any relic that's available.
yeah.
In the 9th edition codex, they toned it down because I have no idea why just a signpost ripped out of the ground was better than a sledgehammer with power.
Yeah.
It's absolutely insane. Well, the dirt bike guys are cool. That's a good point. They are.
Oh, they are cool.
I think I've got some dirt bike boys. These, yeah, I need to finish painting these guys. I'm not sure what colour to do them, to be honest. That's why I put them off. They're the last unit to paint in my army. Little dirt bikers.
It's them.
Not quite decide. Or just do grey and silver and make them real boring.
Yeah, I honestly think that's probably what I'd do.
And then to put some interesting colours on there, like trousers and sleeves and stuff. And pop a bit more.
Yeah, blip a little bit of red in there. Real nice.
Yeah. Warhammer.
Warhammer.
My hobby news. Yes, it's more painting than I've done in a long time. It feels good. It feels good to clear the queue out. But actual Warhammer news. What have we got? They've done a size comparison on the new big Chungus tank.
Ooh, yeah, because people were just guessing before. Okay, it's smaller than I was expecting.
Yeah, because I think that comparison we saw was a guess, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
It said it was bigger than this. But it is pretty much halfway between the two, isn't it?
No, it's like further on the Lehman Russ scale, I'd say.
Yeah, that's true.
Like if there were 5, and like Lehman Russ is 1, and that would be 5, I'd put this at like a 2. I think there would be a size in between and then a size up. Like it's still bigger. I still like it.
Yeah.
I'm still into it.
Me too. They've given us the stats. It's got a fat toughness 9 and 17 wounds. There's not many toughness 9 things in the game, is there?
That's pretty good.
It's pretty high. It's not even any slower.
Well, it's bigger engine, right?
Big lad. Guess so. Got some stats. So they've made this way better, the Lehman Russ battle cannon. +3 to the number of shots you get. D6 +3 shots.
Ooh.
Big. 30 wounds on the Bane Blade.
So what was that? Just +4 wounds and +1 toughness?
Yeah. That toughness is big, though, because if you're getting hit by Strength 8, you're taking like a third off the damage.
Yeah.
And if you're getting hit by Strength 9, you're taking 25% off.
Yeah. So like las cannons, well, which, you think of Strength 8 and 9 as the main AT.
Main anti-tank guns are Strength 8 and 9, and against all of them, it's almost 50% tougher against those kind of guns. It's
pretty good.
It's a huge buff.
Pretty good.
BS4 and Bane Blades is still dumb. Apparently, all Imperial Guard turret weapons get +1 ballistic skill.
Yeah, they get +1 to, well, I think it's +1 to hit.
Well, yeah, but the same difference.
Well, no, Ben, actually, because they could still get other things that gave them +1 to hit, and it wouldn't stack
That's
with
true.
this.
They don't stack. Good point. Good point. I stand corrected. I'm actually.
And also things that require an unmodified roll, Ben. So you're actually modifying it with that +1 to hit. So it's actually quite a big difference. Actually.
So, also, next, we've got new Slaves to Darkness model.
Nice. Are they new?
Yeah, Ogoroids. They've previewed them like 1,000 times by now.
Yeah, I don't love them.
I don't love them either. Where are the other new things? We've got new plastic Chaos Warriors who could have halberds.
Okay, I like it. I still don't like those shields, man.
I quite like them. Sure, for it. Hang on, that wasn't. There's way more than that. It must be on a different article. Here we go. So we've got a new plastic kit with multiple options rather than the start collecting kit that we've got now. They're basically the same, but with, musicians and standard bearers and halberds and stuff. More options, more faces nailed to shields.
That is always a great look. Who doesn't love a good face nailed to a shield?
So there's some fun details here.
Oh man, if you just change the shields to how they used to be and stuck these on square bases,
Yeah.
Oh,
Great Chaos Warriors. We've got new Cav, who are again the same, but now command groups.
I don't feel like any of these guys know how to use a halberd.
Yeah,
They're
they're all one-handing it.
They're all like, I want to use hand axe. Why is my hand axe so long?
That's a good point.
They don't know what they're doing.
Do they drop their shields when they get into combat to use the halberd properly?
Maybe.
And also, wouldn't you want the banding to go lower? Why have you got all of this handle if you're not going to use any of that handle?
Madness.
I hate that. You've ruined it for me.
Horses?
More
Oh man, Chaos Warriors with lances. I do like that look a lot.
It's classic, isn't it? Yeah, I love the evil, heavily armored knight. It's a classic look.
Yeah, they're great.
And it really works.
Real nice.
You got a big horse?
Oh, that horse. Wait, there's a lot of evil-looking horses. That guy's got a real sleepy-looking horse.
Oh, I think that's just because of his eye armor.
He just looks real. He looks just like he's asleep.
He does.
Oh, I don't want to be the standard horse. I want to be the champion's horse.
I don't love that they've given them grey bases.
Yeah, I feel
with
like
grey armor. That
Yeah.
doesn't work. Put them on, snowy
brown
bases or
and scorched brown
bases.
rims, something like
Yeah.
that, or goblin green.
Anything that contrast.
Yeah, I feel like you need to do that.
We've got a new. To be honest, this is a new character model, but I would have just thought he was a unit champion. Like, he does not stand out in any interesting way at all. Give him a tentacle or something.
Yeah.
Come on.
What is that symbol?
Ooh, it looks like a dwarf rune, doesn't it?
Yeah, why have they got that big as a symbol? I feel like that should be like a little Chaos Star or something.
Yeah, that is odd.
Why?
But maybe some kind of new Age of Sigmar thing that we don't know about. Maybe because they're from the north, they got runes from Norse.
Sure.
I don't know.
Cool.
This guy's got a rad horse.
That guy's cool. He's got a little Kragnos rock for his horse.
Quite a cool shield.
Oh, you can give him a lance as well. Oh, man, that's kind of rad. Yeah, he looks great. That is a nice shield.
There you go. What's the new spiky Chaos Boys? And these little trick-or-treaters.
There's the fucking stinky kid over here.
An old long neck.
Old long neck. And Drugar. The dog costume is pretty cool.
You should have done it as the one of those Honkosaurus chicken monsters from Warcry.
That iconic model that everyone loves.
Give him some little fake wings for arms. The Chaos Turkeys. Yeah. He's a good boy. What else have we got? Are these the same ones? Just rules? Yeah, it's the same stuff, just rules. What else we got? We've got a new classic hero. Do you remember old Solar Macarius?
Didn't he used to have a walking stick?
Yeah. He's basically what if Alexander the Great was an Imperial Guardsman.
Yeah.
And there he is with his stick.
Not a model that I've ever loved.
No, even when it first came out, it wasn't great. You could make yourself a better model out of like Empire soldiers kits, to be honest. So they should be able to make a better version, right? You'd hope. Here he is.
I don't love it.
He looks like a statue, which I guess is probably the point.
So, like, I have all the time in the world for a mecha horse. Mm-hmm. Just all the time in the world. Mecha horse, one of the best types of horse. Everyone knows that.
Yeah. Like, do you remember the old Empire mecha horse?
Yes. Yes. The Empire engineer on mecha horse was...
It was so stupid. I loved him.
Genuinely love this model.
Can we get a big picture of him? No. Little. There he is.
There we go.
I don't know why it's got the fucking Terminator's face.
With the red eye, it does look like a Terminator horse. I love that horse. I think he's super fucking cool.
Just got a steam-powered, like, clockwork gears under his tummy.
Yeah.
Awesome. Very silly.
Real good. You just, like, wind up the tail and...
you don't stop clopping.
Just clip-clop around.
Yeah. But this one doesn't do it for me in the same way. It's too sleek, I think.
Yeah, like... I don't know. I never really liked fucking Solar Macarius guy. And...
He looks real big, too, doesn't he? Like, bigger than a Space Marine.
Yeah, I wonder what size base that is.
It's at least a 50.
Because if he stood on, like, a Chaos Reaver? A Chaos,
I think it's a Chaos Knight carapace. Oh, no, you're right. It is a Reaver's face.
Like
you're
a
right.
Reaver's
Reaver
helmet.
Titan. He's massive, then. A Reaver head is, like, 6-7 inches? Right? He is ginormous. He is bigger than a Primaris Space Marine.
I guess he's got, like, you know, hundreds of years of working for the guard.
I guess.
You know, they're probably going to pump him full of some of that good juice.
Give him the big juice. Sure.
Also, he's probably toughness 4, right? At least. He probably has more wounds, so he probably is bigger and better than a regular Space Marine.
But he is just a man, right?
Nah,
he's just a normal human man.
No, but he's been around for hundreds of years.
Oh.
So he's got that good juice.
Why is he so big?
I don't know. He's just kind of bland. I don't really care for the guy.
No.
Also,
Neither.
we got him instead of Yarrick.
Yeah, Yarrick's gone forever now.
Yarrick's dead.
Yarrick is dead, but they brought this guy back.
Or he's probably not dead. He's with fucking in Trajan's museum, which is now Games Workshop's get out of jail free card for just any old character that we might want to bring back.
Yeah, Pokemon him.
At some point, you know, we'll just get him out of the computer and he can come back and play again. And
boo. You know what this guy's famous for? Dying. Like, that's the biggest thing he did. He died, and then all of his other generals had a big civil war over it.
Just like Alexander the Great.
Yeah. So why is he back to life? Is he back to life, or is it like a historical thing?
I've not seen his new rules or new law.
Is he back, or is he a new man with the same title? Like, what's the deal?
New character.
He's a new character. It's not Macarius.
Oh, it's a new guy who looks like Alexander the Great.
And has the same title.
Uh,
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, look, there he is. Lord Solar Leontus.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay. Oh, his horse is called Constantine. Is he named after Constantine Valdor?
Who's Constantine Valdor?
He's the
the
heresy custodian Lord commander.
Yeah, sure.
Is that respectful?
Yeah.
Or the other thing?
No, respectful.
Right.
Very respectful.
Yeah. If I got myself a dog and called it Tom and it had a little beard.
I love that. That'd be amazing.
And I was like, come on, Tom!
I'd be like, that's cool. That's real nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah, what does the asterisk say at the bottom? Named in honor of another gold-clad hero. We wonder how he'd feel about his equine namesake. Okay, yeah. They have the same thing in mind. Also, so it isn't even a mecha horse. His horse has had so many bits blown off.
Oh, it's like Robocop, the horse.
Wow, Robo-horse. Or Roboclop.
Yes!
Bam.
Roboclop it is.
Okay. Right. I'm not going to call it Constantine ever again. It's fucking Roboclop.
Well, so every time he got shot, they just put a new bionic part on.
Yeah.
He's more machine now than horse.
Wow.
Half horse, half
Okay.
machine. All clop.
I'm in.
Oh.
Well, I like the horse even more now.
He must be a really good boy
Yeah.
to have not been replaced. This must be costing him a fortune.
Oh God! Like think of how much money has been spent
Yeah.
building cybernetics for that fucking horse.
How many mortally wounded guard did not receive life-saving augmentics
Yeah.
because they didn't have the budget?
Yeah, because he was like, oh, Roboclop wants a new fucking leg because it got shot off again. And they're like,
Ooh, great. Guess that's another platoon gone.
yeah, wow. Okay. But yeah, I don't really like the guy himself. He's really bland. His like helmet and face is boring.
I think he's right. He's just a bit meh.
I want more. I want my
want
guy
more-
to be cooler.
I want more robo bits on the horse too. It's too sleek. You know? I want to see some pistons and shit.
Yeah.
Still, the destroyed Reaver head is very cool.
Yeah, that's a cool thing to be stood on.
Like you could put your own character on that if you wanted.
Yeah, it's a great base.
Great display piece.
I just feel like if you just gave him a different head, and I think get rid of the baby blue. I'm not
Yeah, I don't love the baby blue either.
into that. It looks like he's got his pajamas on.
And
That's
his
neat.
like silk gloves.
Like, I don't mind that for like the general. I think I just changed the head. Give him a cooler hat.
Yeah.
Different paint scheme, and maybe you could get some love out of this boy.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'd agree with that.
Beer.
Okay. There we go. What else we got? Got Evil Boys.
Hate it.
You hate the skull face?
Yeah.
Why?
They just look dumb. They just look dumb as heck, Ben.
Wow. Okay.
They look like fucking Halloween masks.
Yeah, but that's the Night Lord's like whole thing.
Yeah.
The spooky boys.
They look silly. I think you could have done something like Skullface, and you could actually make them kind of creepy. But these just look so silly.
I think it's because they're for the Mark 6. So they've had to keep like the snout.
Right.
I think that's limited their design choice. Because if you find the heads for other marks, they do look better. Because they don't have to force in the snout. Have they not made any? Am I making them up?
Are you just lying to sound cool?
I was hoping to.
What the hell?
I think I've ruined it now.
See, like, here you go. There's a great example. Look,
Yeah.
kind of skull face. Look, have the bat wings, which I've always thought looked dumb.
Yeah, me too.
But skull face, you could do it, and it could look cool.
It usually looks better when it's painted on, to be honest, which is not easy to do. I appreciate that. But the painted on skull, I feel like just looks... It looks more like war paint rather than overly elaborate armor design, you know?
Also, like,
that.
you're going to literally millions of, like, different worlds. I don't know if every single person that they're going to terrorize even knows what a bat is.
It makes them look taller and spookier.
Right.
Well, there we go, another one painted on.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Much better.
Oh, that's actually really good paint scheme.
Yeah, some of these bat wings are kind of...
Whoa!
looks surprised more than anything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, I hate these, though. I hate these the most.
50,000 people used to live here.
Just like fucking Call of Duty Space Marines.
Now it's a ghost town. So, like, that one looks a bit better, maybe.
I think you'll find far better 3D printed ones.
Oh, yeah.
Generally, if you hunt around, there'll be much better ones online somewhere. Someone will make some good ones.
Like, I don't hate that. Not compared to...
They look a bit like rat or rabbit skulls.
Yeah, they're too, like, snouty.
Yeah. I think that's the problem. I think...
And, like, from the side, it kind of holds up, but when you look at them head on, like, they just look like dinguses. Also, his bat wings are eyebrows.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. The designer was told you have to keep the snout because it's for Mark 6s. And he was like, okay, I guess. Shoulder pads are fine.
Totally fine.
What's this one? You clicked on this
I just wanted to see some of the Lord of the Rings. I thought that was just some pictures of armies, but wow, Saruman the Beige.
Yeah, he really is, isn't he?
Oh, okay, I thought there was gonna be some more fun in there.
It's not.
Is that all the red hot news?
I think so.
Oh no! What about this guy?
We've seen him, haven't we?
No, we didn't look at him. Where did we get up to last week? Well, he's after these guys, and if we didn't look at those last week, look. Ka-chow!
Oh shit! Look at that hammer. Look at those muscles.
I love him. I think he looks great.
Yeah, I totally missed this guy. I thought it was the other things we got a couple of weeks ago. Wow, what a big Goliath boy. They've finally done that like chainsaw mohawk that you see in all the artwork.
Yeah, which absolutely love it. Man, they've done a lot of actually pretty cool Goliath models. I always used to think they were kind of like, I don't know, I just didn't really care for them.
No, well, the problem was the old Goliath models were shit, and their rules were bad.
Muscle, strength, and combat?
Yeah, muscle. They were the only people who had access to muscle skills across the board, but that was the worst skill tree, without a doubt.
Well, they did hold one of the best skills in the game, bulging biceps, where you wanted your heavy to pick that up so they could move and shoot with their heavy weapons.
But all the other 5 skills on that chart were all close combat based, which
Absolute worthless.
which is not what you wanted your heavy to get. So if you wanted to like play the lottery on will my heavy get an amazing skill or a useless skill, it's quite the gamble.
So yeah, terrible set of skills. But that guy's great.
Oh, got some kind of
Like a Bugulon on his back.
cape.
Sure.
Why not? Oh, who's this chap? He's got like servo whip.
So they're brute handlers. So apparently these guys are a bit like mindless kill machines. And
Oh, really?
this guy kind of whips them up.
Herds him into battle. Who's the guy with the gas mask?
He's gonna snitch on you in Star Wars, probably.
Oh, he's like selling, what's that? You know, nitrous oxide, right? He's just giving everyone huffs.
Oh, yeah,
Walking
exactly.
around. You want to smoke some high gas?
Nice.
So, do you think what was his name? Sleazebaggio.
Elan Sleazebaggio.
Yeah. Did the mind trick work on him forever, or does that wear off? Did he actually completely turn his life around? Or did he walk out of that bar and go, hang on a minute?
Oh.
Or if it took a couple of days to wear off, could you go to the Jedi Temple once a week and be like, I want to quit smoking. Here's some credits. I'll come back every week and you give me another boop, 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 for like a month until I've like cold turkeyed.
No, so I don't think you can do that. I think you turn up and you're like, I want to stop smoking. And they're like, willpower is the way. But what you do need to do, because they're not going to like use their powers like that.
That's genuinely helping people. They're trying to improve their life.
Yeah, but no, they want you to do that under your own strength spend. They don't want to just hand that to you.
Right.
But there's a way you can trick them.
Yeah.
Of like, let's say, you know, a Jedi, they're really busy. They're trying to get somewhere, chase down a holocron.
Sure.
I don't know.
That sounds like Jedi shit.
And, you know, they need to get past the door or something and just stand in the way of the door and be smoking a cigarette. And they're like, I need to get past. And you're like, not until I finish smoking all of these cigarettes. Right. And then they'll be like, you don't want to smoke cigarettes anymore. And so you have to keep
constantly like tracking them and getting in
the way and then delaying them with your smoking. And so then they'll do things like they did to the Elan Sleazebaggio.
Perfect. So you just, you make yourself like a self-help book.
Yeah.
And then you just constantly try to find a way to get the Jedi to help you out.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Because there's a whole line. Like, you could get, like if someone left the Jedi Order, they could become, like, the best therapist ever. You know? They could just, like, you could go up to them and just be like, I hate all these bad habits I have.
Yeah.
And they'd just be like, boom, come back next week.
Although...
It's like hypnotism, but super.
If you're like a bit more unscrupulous about it, just be like, you thought I did an amazing job today. You want to come back next week?
Yeah.
And
that's the dark side.
Yeah.
That's why they don't let them do it.
That's probably it, because it quickly gets out of control.
They could very quickly like abuse that relationship, couldn't they?
Yeah, for sure.
Before you know it, you're just heading home going, sure did have a good time at the Jedi, therapist office today, but oh man, does my ass hurt for some reason.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Brand risks.
Sorry.
Not even once.
Oh, don't even do it.
But yeah, I like these guys. I'm just sad that they're probably gonna be Forge World. Yeah, they are. They are definitely gonna be Forge World. Wow. I love this guy though. He's a fun sleazebaggio. He is. He's a real sleazebaggio. Wow. I think that's all the GW news. Should we do outside of the box? Yes. What do you think is going to be new in Vietnam today, Tom? Oh. I'm going to go obscure tank variant. Oh, that's honestly, that isn't. It's going to have like command aerial radio antenna or siege bunker demolishing kit or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like a real specialized. Okay. Mine's going to be like, I'm going to go like just a piece of it, but it's going to be like guys sat on ammo containers. Right. So there might be some people like loading or... Okay. As long as someone's sitting down. But there's got to be taking like a guy, maybe it doesn't even show what he sat on. Yeah. But like, they're sat on like boxes or... Okay. Like a sitting man. Cool. Sitting man. But that is not me saying man sitting like... I don't want it to be like a truck and then there's just crew in the truck. That doesn't count. Okay. It is like sitting people. Okay. Got it. Got some evil-looking knight chaps. They're all right. I always like the look of a armored knight with a morning star. Oh, love that. That's always a good look. I I'd love to be that guy until you actually have to use it, at which point it feels like just
That's why you're wearing the armor.
yeah, for sure.
Elden Ring, the board game. You can do your Uchigatana super move.
Hey. Looks cool. Nice minis.
Yeah. They look just like the game.
Yeah.
They've done a pretty cool job.
Real nice. Yeah, I'm really curious about it.
Yeah, I want to see more. But I think the Kickstarter doesn't start for another like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's the 20-something.
We'll check it out. Keep following. I don't recognize this Batman lady.
Lady Midnight.
Oh, the Black Veil.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that. Anyone in chat now? Any knowers? It's a white veil, though. Yeah, but she's wearing a black dress.
Yeah.
And it's Batman, so everything's got to be dark.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Napkin head.
Sneezy.
Love it.
We got early days Wolverine with his motorcycle.
He's got a bike.
Looking cool.
And his claws.
Yeah.
Is this really early days? And he's just like, what the fuck? Ow!
Why?
Why?
God, did it hurt every time? But he just got better at it?
It hurts every time. Wasn't that like literally one of the quotes in the movie?
Was it?
It hurts every time.
Ouch. Because he's got miracle healing power. He can like regenerate from anything. But that doesn't stop it from actually just
I feel like you probably get used to it.
slicing your hands open every day.
Yeah, I feel like you get used to it.
Do you think you'd just be like, because sometimes he gets them out when he's like, oh, danger sense. Ching! And then he's like, oh, no. It was just like a police car driving by with a siren. Oh, man. Every day. And then every time he does it for the rest of the day, it's like, oh, wished he hadn't bothered, you know?
Well, because they like heals up. I feel like it's fine. Because it's not like, when like he gets shot or punched or, thrown through a toilet wall.
That's true. He gets
And
backed around
it's
a
not
lot,
like
doesn't
he's
he?
like, ow! Oh, that really, ow!
My
fuck!
back!
No, he's used to getting like beat around a bit.
That's true. He's tough as old boots, isn't he? That'd be the worst superpower. Hypersensitive mega regen.
Oh, God. Ugh.
So just everything hurt a lot, but you always recovered.
Wow.
Be hard to use.
You could jerk it for so long, though.
No, because you're hypersensitive. Go off
Yeah, but
immediately.
You
But you regenerate, so
Yeah,
you
yeah.
go all night long. Oh my god, it's a torrent.
Does his cum regenerate?
Well, I assume so, because there's that scene in the film where he gets literally nuclear bombed and they gets atomized, and then it all immediately grows back. He grows back faster than you can chop him up. So yeah, I guess he can go forever.
What about his hair?
Grows back immediately.
But to that length.
Yes.
Does he have special adamantium scissors that...
Wolverine regen from skeleton. Look, there's a classic thing. This one. So he gets mega exploded. Look, there he is, getting just burned to a crisp.
Mm-hmm.
And then just it all grows back.
Surely there's got to be something left.
Well, his brain's inside his adamantium skull, right?
Yeah, but how come his eyes didn't burn through and then...
His eyes did burn through, look.
But is his brain hermetically sealed in there? Did it not get boiled by the fire?
Well, it just fucking grows back, all right? Look. He gets fucking annihilated. And then he's back, baby. Within just no time at all.
But
The answer to any question you have at this point is, it grows back.
but what about how are the bones attached?
I don't know. It grows back. Every time.
Is everything built with very careful interlocking mechanisms. He doesn't have cartilage anymore.
He can't have cartilage, right? Because the adamantium grinding of the bones would just annihilate the cartilage. Unless the cartilage is constantly...
Oh, yeah, it'd regen.
Yeah, so it's constantly ground away, but grows back as fast as it's ground away.
But surely, like, you know, like some of the big guys, like Juggernaut, he could probably just fucking, like, pull a human in half. You would not be surprised if you saw the Juggernaut do that.
Yeah.
But surely that would work against old Wolverine.
Yeah, but then is he like a worm? Will he grow back both ends? And now there's two Wolverines?
Two Wolverines, yeah, probably.
Maybe?
I think so.
Which part does he grow from?
The balls.
The balls. Mm-hmm. It's centered at the X factor is in the balls.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay, well, I guess we've solved that.
Nice.
I look forward to seeing that well represented in a competitive miniatures game.
Me too. Okay. What's next? It's like a little pot.
Just a drippy cup of men.
Full of boys.
Sure.
Okay.
Why not?
Cool.
A
Boat Wars.
Boat Wars. Ooh, who are these people?
It's Johnny No Hands.
More Carnival, man. Every time I'm like, these look amazing. It's always Carnival minutes.
Carnival's got a lot of things going on.
It's busy. Yeah, Johnny No Arms and Captain All the Faces.
Is that guy a vampire with no arms?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Wow.
Oh, that would suck, wouldn't it?
Yeah, he's a vampire.
That's what they do. Solve world hunger by putting Wolverine in an infinite meat grinder.
Yeah.
Could you just chop off slabs of Wolverine meat?
Yeah, just carve them up.
Constantly.
Yeah.
You're right. You have solved world hunger.
Nice.
Wolverine. What a selfish man. He didn't want to suffer eternal agony to save the world.
He's just a dick, right?
Infinite organ donors? I don't know if I want infinite organ donating. I would worry that if I had like Wolverine's liver put in me, I would eventually I turn into Wolverine.
Oh, that might happen.
You know what I mean? His regenerating tissue overwhelms my body, and eventually I just turn into him.
Yeah, that ain't the dream. That ain't the one.
These guys are pretty grisly too.
Okay. There's like a fish person and some ghouls. Like her. She's cool. And...
No fish hands yet, though.
No.
Some spooky boys.
Okay. Spooky space fellas.
Yeah, why not?
Oh,
sitting men! Does it count? They're not driving, but they're also not sitting on items. Maybe. I'm going to give it to you, to be honest.
I did say... Oh, but it is called seated infantry, but I did say...
Not just
no
a guy
one's seated in a truck.
That's true. You specifically said
like,
not sitting in a truck.
If I'd have said no one's sitting in a Jeep, then I think I would argue hard.
It's the truck that scuppered you. If it was just the infantry without the truck and they were showing them off,
then I would 100% have it. I don't think. Well, maybe. What's he doing? Is he eating? Does he have a little eat?
So it's not Vietnam.
Oh, so wasn't you in Vietnam last week?
True.
Maybe they got frozen in ice, and the iceberg sailed to Vietnam, and they just thawed out, and they've joined.
Yes, that famous, like, frozen in time Africa Corps division that served in the Vietnam War.
Yeah.
Which side would they be on?
Probably the Americans, right? Because they're fighting against,
communism?
the commies.
I guess, but the Americans wouldn't be
and
happy
the
fighting
Russians
alongside the Africa Corps. That feels bad. Maybe they're on their own side because nobody's on theirs.
Also, I feel like the Right, just put yourself there, Ben. You're a freshly thawed Nazi.
Okay.
And you see two groups of people.
Surprisingly easy to figure out.
Actually, yeah, I got really good into that mindset. I can't really get my mind around the freshly thawed part, but freshly thawed Nazi. You see two groups of people fighting.
Yeah.
You have.
Oh, yeah. One's Caucasian and one isn't.
Yeah. Which side do you think you're more likely to be joining?
True. That is what they would do. Yikes. And they just come along and go, yeah, Betty Boop, Mickey Mouse.
Oh, yeah, go Yankees.
The classic World War II prisoner of war trope.
Yeah, love them.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
All right, you ready for some Kickstarter roulette?
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay, let me see.
What have we got?
Silly boys have we got today? World of Nimsville Shark Clans versus Sea Turtle Clans.
Well, that is an instant, just instantly a fucking win right there. Evil Witches of the Forest. That feels pretty good.
That might be sexy.
Yeah, I'm worried about that. I'm worried about it just being sexy. Survival of the Fattest.
Oh, amazing.
Blammo. How can that be bad?
God, there's so many that feel like they might be the one. Forbidden Snacks. What does that mean? Oh, there's 6mm printable army. That sounds tempting.
Ooh.
What does chat want? Chat wants the troll. That was the first one that had 2 in a row.
Perfect. The troll. Wow, they almost could have had Autumn Pinup STL from Spicy Arts.
Well done, chat, for resisting.
I'm going to go with this one because I think that could be fun.
Yeah.
Catacombs of the
I
Necromancer.
was eyeing that one up. That sounded good. Yeah, I'll go with Legion of Sendra 6mm printable army, just because I like tiny toys.
Cool.
Because a lot of the other things sound interesting, but there's some generic sci-fi train.
It's not super drawing me in.
Might be great. Modular skeletons might be great. Might be really boring.
Yeah.
It's tricky.
Okay, let's see what we've got.
Shark Clans versus Sea Turtle Wars.
Okay.
Oh, look at these guys. Show me more.
Okay, sea turtles.
Oh, look at the bard.
He's kind of cool. It's a warrior with a little peg leg.
They are fun. Ooh, fire dancer.
Wow. Youth girl. Okay.
These guys are real silly.
Oh, these guys are cool.
What are they riding on? Hippos.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well,
what else would sea
little
turtles ride on?
horned hippo kind of mice?
Hippases, they're called.
Okay.
What about the shark people? Whoa.
Shelled hydra. Wow.
Hey. All right, what about the shark peoples?
Okay. There's like a ninja
These are the
turtle.
same, aren't they? Oh, no, they're not. They're more. Wow, he's done so many.
Oh, that thing's cool. Big dragon turtle.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Shark Villager. He's
I used to play TGG.
Oh, he's great. Oh, swashbucklers.
Swordfish.
Sort of rad.
Oh, these guys are great.
Okay.
Look at them go. Look at the bards. They're singing.
Wow.
He's doing the haka.
Just the
Megalodon.
Megalodon. Mystic Megalodon. Wow. Okay.
There's a skeleton one.
Scaly boys. Yeah, they're kind of...
These guys are exactly why we play Kickstarter roulette. Just weird bonkers stuff.
Yeah, Ghost. Sharkmen ghosts is not what I thought we'd be ending up looking at. No. Oh, Ben.
What can I say? It's a thirsty shark boy.
Sharkman Lich. Oh, that's cool.
Oh my god.
Holding on with like a hook through the eye. Okay, that's actually kind of rad. Some of the designs in his really good.
A couple of them are kind of generic, but some of them are amazing.
This was a bit bland, but
Great white shark, because it's undead.
Oh, I love that. This thing's fucking rad. Look at all those mouths.
Ooh, chomp, chomp, chomp.
Demon shark. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I think off to a great.
Yeah.
If this had have turned up last week, it 100% would have won.
Without a doubt.
Like,
without a doubt, blows everything from last week out of the water.
we've already got a winner on our hands. Survival of the fattest. Not what I was expecting at all.
No.
It's
a board game about bunnies.
Okay. There are some minis.
A grumpy bear.
Okay. He's
Okay.
cool. Old Grizz. Bucky. Lottie. Honey and Buns. Oh,
They're
very
pretty cute.
Oakley.
Well, these are all pretty cute.
Flit.
So I guess you've just got to like gather food for the winter
And Rascal.
and then win.
Okay. It's got nice looking art. There's cute design, but
Yeah, pretty cute.
I don't know if it's beating
No, I don't love it.
Great White Shark, for example. Very nice. The Troll.
Oh. He's very tall.
He is tall.
It's alright. It's a nice troll.
Yeah, like nicely.
It's not silly or amazing though. It's just kind
Like
of
it's really nicely sculpted, but it's not like super bonkers. Yeah, that goal. You know, great.
good for them. It's a nice troll.
You've done a good troll. Well done.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Okay.
Oh, this is the 6 mil army. What are they?
Oh, I like that.
Oh, so it's like weird futuristic, like English World War One kind of guys.
Those are like Death Corps. I feel like these are just meant to be Death Corps.
Right, just alternate style of Death Corps. You got some bikers and some troopers. Got little armored cars. Got Rough Riders.
Oh, these are definitely Death Corps, right? Oh man,
Balloon bombers.
kind of rad.
I do love the biplanes.
Yeah,
Sci-fi biplanes.
yeah. Those feel like Marauder bombers.
I think they're probably the Thunderbolts.
No, they're bigger, right?
But the balloons.
Oh, they're fighters. Oh yeah, you're right.
You've got the artillery, Manticore's Death Strikes. This is basically an Imperial Guard army completely restyled.
Yeah.
This is meant to be the super heavy transport guy, right?
Oh, that's kind of fun.
I like the dozer blade opening up. To let things
Yeah,
out.
yeah. That's a really cool design.
Yeah. There's your Lehman Russ.
Oh,
Oh, those guys are Gorgons. Oh, I do like the Gorgons. Sentinels?
Skylord.
Yeah, what if Imperial Guard were even more World War One themed?
Yeah, that great. If this had turned up last week, it 100% would have won.
Mm-hmm.
Real nice.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And then Grim Dark Dungeon. What?
Oh, it's like a dungeon crawling board game.
Oh, you can choose like little acrylic boys. I kind of like that. This is a style. Like tiles and heroes. And is this just its own game?
It looks like it's a self-contained dungeon crawling board game. Competitive dungeon building game. Oh, do you make your own dungeon?
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. Can you do
Cooperative.
the see more? Play as the master or one of the heroes. Ah.
Okay, sounds kind of cool. There's a lot of pictures of just like things.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Looks interesting.
It's a cool idea. Sure. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that you take it this week.
Yeah, I had a couple of big ones, didn't I? I had the cool epic boys and the derpy shark.
Yeah, I
turtles.
think both of those were excellent choices. Very strong.
I'm happy with those. I'd actually back them as well.
Yeah, do you want these?
I want maybe like the guy riding the shark, the undead shark.
Yeah, that's a cool mini. Are you sure you don't want
For my personal collection.
shark villager female? Yeah, that's weird. Cool. Blammo.
Cool. Anything else jump? Oh, there's one thing I remembered that you would like this week. Have you
Yes?
seen the new dice to promote the D&D movie?
Oh, I did because 100,000 people tweeted them at me.
Oh yeah, I bet they did.
Every person in the world.
So we've got these new dice that transform into D&D monsters. How the hell you refold that up back into a dice and keep it like flush? I have no idea.
It seems complicated, but kind of rad.
Owlbear,
Albert, Red Dragon.
dragon, a black dragon, and a beholder. How'd you feel?
They're fun.
They are so impractical. Like you could never really use that as a dice, right?
No, but it's like a fun toy, right?
Yeah, it's a goofy toy. Do you think you'll get one?
Maybe.
If you had to get one, which one would you pick?
I feel like the dragon's kind of like a classic. He's pretty cool. I think I kind of like all of them, but I don't love any individual one.
I'd like the beholder more if he wasn't orange.
Yeah. And
don't
also,
like
it feels like
orange.
it's kind of like just the front opens up and then he's got like a flap or two on the back. Like, he's the one that feels like it opens up the least.
Yeah, that's true. The others actually look like sort of Transformers.
Yeah.
'Cause he's just a pop-out, jack-in-the-box kind of guy.
Yeah.
If you roll them, is there a good chance that like it's going to half open up? and
That
it's gonna-
I hope you roll it and then like a lot of people are referencing Bakugan.
Oh yeah.
Which could be a fun way to play it. Red Dragon looks like Charizard.
Well, as much as he is like an orange dragon, I guess.
Ben's saying you're an idiot, and he doesn't.
Well, as much as any sort of orange
Well, I
red
guess
dragon
this
looks.
dragon looks as much like Charizard as this dragon does, in the fact that they're both the wrong color, right?
Red and orange are pretty close. But
Yeah,
the wings are a different color, right? Charizard's not got blue in his wings either,
Still different.
and doesn't have horns,
Still different.
and has a little flame. Oh, Nightjar is enabled in my only mode. Why?
What the heck?
Man, he's censoring our dice chat.
What? Ban them.
Ban them. Take his mod sword.
Oh, it's because they were the one that said that it looks like.
He's covering his tracks.
Yeah.
Right. I see. Charizard does have blue wings. Does he? Am I misremembering Charizard?
No, you love Pokemons.
Her. My bad. You're right. They do have blue wings. I'm an idiot.
Fucking hell, man.
I thought it was like this cream tummy color. Yeah, 'cause my boy's got this one. And I just in my head it was a different color.
Wow.
I stand corrected.
Well, the The dice, they're okay.
Yeah.
They're okay.
Right, well, you know what that means it's time for?
Tell me, Ben.
It's time for the best new game!
The new segment.
No more elves.
No more elves.
It's a game where Tom and I have to think of things from Warhammer and then exclude large chunks of Warhammer things until one of us either can't think of a thing or accidentally says a thing that's been banned.
Yeah. So just before people in chat lose their minds or the actuallys come out in the comments section.
No, we like those. That's engagement.
If someone doesn't challenge,
Then the other person didn't lose.
yeah, that's one of the most crucial rules.
Yeah, if Tom says a thing that I've banned, but I didn't notice it because I'm a stupid head, then we keep playing. And that's my fault, as much my fault as it is his.
Yeah, that's it. Also, I don't think you can challenge until you've said your thing and then also said your category, and then you gotta give someone a time to like have a little mull over because they might say an idiot, say a dumb thing, and then you can
Okay.
So as is tradition, I go first because I'm the youngest,
One day I'll catch you.
and I will say Altharion. No more elves.
That's a good pick. So many elves to choose from, and I can't pick any of them. So we will go for the Crown of Nagash. No more magic.
Wow, coming in.
No more magical things. Wizards, magic items. It's magical.
Holy shit.
It's out.
Just coming in.
Coming in hot.
Just red hot. Okay.
Next one will be super specific. I'm going to alternate between
Okay,
broad
yeah.
and focused.
I am. I'm not sure if this should. Well, we'll get to it. I'm not sure if this should be a just a permanent rule or not. We can keep it open, but so I'm going to say Arkanlan's scorpion-tailed monkey. Nothing that doesn't have a miniature. I like.
That's a good one.
I'd like keeping miniatures because then we can always have a look up if we need to find a thing.
That's true. Okay. Gobbler, the squig. No more pets.
Okay.
Just like the monkey.
So yeah, I wouldn't be able to say the monkey now.
Yeah.
Won't be able to say the monkey. Okay, you might try and fight this, but I feel pretty confident on it.
Okay.
I'm going to say Robocop.
Yeah. Everyone's new favorite robotic horse.
No, nothing that has any cybernetics.
Ooh. Okay. So I'm going to... Yeah, I don't think mounts count as pets in most circumstances.
Like, I think if I'd have said, like, I think you could argue that maybe some mounts could be called a pet, but I don't think that guy thinks of Robocop as his pet.
No.
Like, it's military structure. You don't have a military horse as your pet. It's in service.
Yeah.
That's, like, demeaning to the horse.
Yeah. He's probably got a rank.
He probably outranks, I'm going to say, 99% of the Imperial Guard.
Yeah, without a doubt. He's like Lieutenant Colonel or something like that.
Yeah. Like, it's definitely getting fed before any of the other fucking soldiers are.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to say Chaos Warrior. No more spikes.
No spikes. Okay, like... I'm going to use a challenge.
Ooh, okay.
I think the Chaos Warriors are magical. I think they're bigger and stronger because of
Ooh, I don't know
warp
about that.
magic.
I would say like Forsaken and Possessed and Chosen would all count as magical.
But
your
for them
bog
to be
standard boys-
not a man...
Chaos Warrior is man. He big man.
Yeah, but I think they're bigger because they're like chaos. So I'm going to use one of my challenges.
Okay.
You can start the clock.
How long's the clock? How long do you have to prove to me that Chaos Warrior is magic?
Like 90 seconds. I guess to give me like 80 because I already started clicking around.
Sure.
I think magic. Oh, that ain't a good start. Favored. Repress. Their strength is infernal, and their bodies are toughened, imbued with powers of chaos, gifted within. I feel like they have, but I want to use the Lexicanum because I don't trust.
No, the fan wiki's not so good.
No, that thing's just full of fucking nonsense.
I guess it's probably different in different editions, right?
Yeah, but all I need to do is find it in one. I just need to find it in one. Oh, why is it slow?
TikTok, mother trucker.
Due to their strong connection. Oh, I don't know if that's enough. Lost lands. Means they need not drink or eat. I feel like, oh god. And like it doesn't. One could have a magic standard.
Yeah, but he's like not a normal pleb boy, is he? He's a special boy.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, you've had 100 seconds.
Oh, fuck. Oh, well, I've gone over. And I have, like... I
can see your point.
I still feel I'm right, but I can't prove it. And ran out of time.
Yeah, in my head, I was thinking anything like higher level than the box standard Chaos Warrior was magical, but I thought those guys weren't. I thought they were just the biggest.
Well, I was just hoping I could find, like, a line that just said, imbued with the magic of chaos. I'd be like,
right.
Case closed.
Yeah.
Boom, we got him.
Like curiosity's sake. It probably says that about...
They bear the favor of the dark gods far more than their fellows, but that still implies that their fellows do have the favor of the gods. But does it say... I feel like there's that line about them. They don't have to eat or drink, but it wasn't distinctly saying that's magic.
Yeah.
And like that is not enough for me to, get you. I don't think.
Okay. Close call. No more spiky boys.
No more spiky boys. Okay.
That's going to be hard. Because some things just have spikes and you don't think about it.
Yeah.
I'm not just saying anything that's pointy. It has to be like a deliberate spike.
Attached spike.
Yeah, like a Death Corp of Krieg, like helm. You know, that's a spike.
Does a bayonet count as a spike?
No. Okay. Decorative spikes.
Decorative spikes. Okay, sure. Wow, that is a danger.
Yeah.
Just an absolute minefield. Okay, for some reason I just have fucking... Just... mechanical horses on the brain. So I might say the mechanical horse for the Empire guy. Because I don't think that's either magic and it isn't a cyborg.
Oh, because it's not biological.
No.
Okay, so what you're saying, the Imperial Steam Horse or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I am going to challenge that on the basis that it is a mount.
Did we have no mounts? We had
No, we
pets?
didn't. I thought about mounts and I didn't say
had
it.
no
Sorry,
pets.
that's my bad. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, no, I don't think you've broken any rules. with the
Also,
engineer.
also, I haven't put my category down.
Oh,
yet,
you're right. That's true. I came in too early. My bad.
which
Sorry.
I will say no mounts. I guess just to save
to
both
avoid
of us,
any confusion.
because that's now going to be in my
Yeah,
head
you're
as
right.
well.
That's a good call. That's a very good call.
So now you can challenge.
Okay, he might be spiky, but I don't think he is. And he's not. He's not a pet, and he's not magical. And he's not an elf.
No. Oh God, what is going to fuck up 1 week and throw an elf in there?
Cool. Okay, no more mounts. Okay, in that case, I will go for. No more. Oh no, sorry. I'll go for the Adeptus Custodi Relic Land Raider,
Sure.
and I'll say nothing more than 10,000 years old. So that effectively rules out anything that's in the Horus Heresy.
Oh God, but is that the lore of it?
Yeah.
Nothing can be more than 10,000 years old.
And we're just into 40,000 and change. So if it comes from that era or before, everything has to be less than 10,000 years old.
Fucking hell, mate. Fucking hell. That is actually a real stinker. That rules out so much stuff.
Yeah. So you can have new Imperial tech, but there ain't much of that.
Yeah, but if you can find an example of that appearing in the past, like... Okay. Okay. That Land Raider. Don't Land Raiders have, like, a bit of meat in them? Could you call it a cyborg? Don't they have, like,
They have a machine spirit.
meat men?
Not
meat
man.
plug-in?
No, it has its own. It's effectively got an AI inside.
Yeah, it's not a challenge. I'm just thinking out loud.
Yeah.
Just do they have a meat man? Is it a mount?
No one rides on top of it.
Is it a mount? Is that... yeah, I guess. I guess that makes sense. Okay. God, I'm just trying to think of the rules. I think I can keep 3 in my head at once.
Yeah, I know that we've got too many rules now. I can't remember them all.
Is the machine spirit magic?
It's just, I mean, any technology sufficiently advanced is indistinguishable from magic. I can see why you might
it's
think
true,
that.
man. It's true. Okay. Okay, gotta be real fucking careful. Right, all careful on stuff. Oh, I feel it's so limited now. Okay, we might have to argue on this one.
Okay. That's what the people are here for.
Might have to argue on it. I'm going to defend. I'm going to say Kroot Hound.
Ooh.
No, because that might be a pet, actually. That might be a pet. You might be actually able to argue that as a pet. Yeah. I've just got Kroot in my mind. I'm going to say, like, basic Kroot warrior. Mm-hmm. Because I don't think I think those are quills. They're not spikes.
Yeah, all right.
Like, you wouldn't describe a bird as having spikes as its feathers, right?
Sure.
Is it magic? No. Is it the other? I can't just go through that. I'm just going to commit.
Okay, well, I'm going to assume Kroot aren't 10,000 years old. I think they're a new race, right? I mean, you wouldn't say a bird had... Oh, anyway, I'm jumping the gun. You need to do your rule.
No. Weird ass stuff.
No weird ass stuff.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
No, what do the Kroot do with their ass?
They've got like a nub.
Right, like a little tail stub.
Yeah.
No more tails, is that what you're saying?
No.
No more things coming out of the butt.
Weird butt stuff. Yeah.
Okay, no more weird butt stuff. Very vague. Okay. So, what's a hedgehog covered in?
Quills. Spikes. But that's different. Hedgehog's not a bird.
No, it's not. Nor's a Kroot.
Yeah. But they're avian, right? They've got beaks.
Kroots are
They have
avian,
a cloaca.
sure. Yeah. That's a very important part of the lore.
And lay eggs? Did they ever mention that?
No idea.
They must do.
They must do. They're birdmen. Okay. So hedgehog spikes / quills, completely different.
They're different. They're different things. One's a mammal. The other one's a fucking space bird.
Okay, sure. Okay. I'm going to say Commander Farsight.
Oh, his ass is real funky.
And no more blue.
How blue? How blue?
If someone would say, what color is that? It's blue.
What, are you talking about just blue anywhere on a thing?
No, just like a significant primary color.
What color is that? Blue. But then Commander Farsight, realistically, you would never describe him as blue.
The man himself. Okay, Tau blue. Here we go. Be more specific. Tau or blue. They have blue skin.
Yeah. But like the model of him.
It's blue inside. Inside his armor. Blue. Or is it better for me to say no more red then? Is that better? Because his armor's red?
Maybe no more red makes more.
And it's just whatever the primary color when you paint that model.
When you're like, bam.
It's red.
Red.
Okay. There we go.
God, I feel like you really fucking painted us into a corner with the old... When is Warhammer?
When is what?
Warhammer Fantasy.
Well, it's a different timeline, right? It's like parallel universe.
So that isn't more than 10,000 years.
Well, you can be, if it's in its own universe, older than 10,000 years old.
Okay.
If you see what I mean. So like, the Slan probably are older than 10,000 years.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Farsight. Challenge.
Oh, no.
His Catan sword is older than 10,000 years. That's on the model. That thing, he found it. That thing is from the War in Heaven. Older than 10,000 years.
Does that count as the thing I said?
Commander Farsight. It's on the model.
But when I said, like, Marnius Kelgar and we had no more guns, we both agreed that wasn't a breach because I wasn't talking about his guns, I was talking about him.
But a lot of people over there...
We both agreed.
They were like... Brent,
talking about the man himself.
But then...
I could have said his sword as a separate thing.
Yeah, you could have.
But I didn't.
But he didn't. But that, you named a thing that was a model, right? And on that model is a thing that is over 10,000 years old. Right?
I don't think that counts.
You don't think, that's not allowed?
Yeah, because it's like I don't know. Is that what? Okay, either way, I guess we just need to define this. If that's wrong, then we just need to put that in the rules of like everything that's on the model is included.
So I feel like because I said no more, because it had to be stuff that has a model. I feel like suddenly now you're getting a unit. You're getting a complete boy.
So if I'd picked someone on a mount, but just said them specifically, I'd still lose because they are on a mount.
No, I think if you, like I chose the Robo Horse, I'm just saying just the horse part. Right. You know, if you'd have said Commander Farsight but no sword, maybe that's too specific. I don't know. I'm not sure what the ruling, but I'm just saying his sword is old.
His sword is old, but I didn't pick his sword.
Yeah. Yeah, we're running into some weird caveats.
Yeah.
Should we get a test?
Okay.
Feel.
What does chat feel about this?
Are
we doing a poll? Oh, perfect. Thank you for doing the poll.
Nice.
Oh,
people with Ben.
So far I'm 80% ahead, but not many people have voted, so you still got time to get in there.
I feel like we're getting into a weird precedent, though.
Well, this is going to set the precedent.
This is going to set the precedent, and I think this is going to.
What would you rather this precedent be?
No, I feel like I think this is okay, because also if you didn't know if you thought one way and I thought the other, but now we can clear this up in future with language, of saying if I was to say no more, it has to be a model. Would specify it has to be complete model.
Right.
You're getting the whole business.
You can't just pick out a part of that model.
Yeah. Because otherwise, suddenly we'll get down into weird minutiae
Yeah, like his left finger or whatever.
Yeah, a belt buckle on a Sister of Sigma. One of those. Okay. With Ben, I'm fine with that.
Okay. That won't count as your challenge either, though. That won't use up a challenge. Because we hadn't defined it.
Okay, sure. So what did you say?
No more red.
No more red. Okay.
And that doesn't mean just it's got a tiny bit of red on it.
Yeah,
that means there's a lot of red.
A lot of red. Okay. I'm still just getting fucked up by magic. Does he have any cyber implants?
Oh, shit!
Does he have a little brain thing or
I have no
robo eye?
Probably. I don't know.
I'm going to use a challenge.
Okay, right, I'm starting the clock.
Because I just cannot remember.
Find it fast, Tom, because I'm not so sure about this one. I didn't even think about that.
I need Lexicanum. Does he have a fucking robo bit?
I've never seen a picture of him outside of the suit.
Implant.
You added it as a favourite.
Great. Implant.
No.
Cyber. Fuck. Bionic. Fuck. Oh, he's got to have had something mangled.
Try looking up if he's got a weird butt.
Does he have a weird butt? Okay. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to prove this. There's too many words. There's so many words.
Good thing on the search though. That was your best bet, I think. I really thought that was going to come up on the search.
How long have I got left?
30 seconds.
Okay. Would you accept if I can prove that?
If all battlesuit pilots have to have a bionic implant, then sure. That's part of the being in the suit.
It isn't instantly coming up. Pack of advanced weaponry devices. Inspection scanners. Oh no, it feels like it's kind of in the.
It's built into the suit.
Anti-tampering systems. Oh.
Beep 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 beep.
Okay. Oh, I thought maybe that could do it because I'm worried I can't go much longer because my brain ain't working.
Right. That's good. Good challenge though. I was scared. I was real scared.
Oof. Okay.
Because while we were talking about him, I thought of that one and I was like, oh God, I hope Tom doesn't think about that.
Oh, shit, yeah. Okay. Right, not mainly red. I will say... Not 10,000 years old. Not magic. Well, that magic one now is... Because what counts as magic? Magic weapons don't count? Magic crown doesn't count?
What? No, I specifically said magic items, magic
Okay.
users.
Right, okay, any magic. I need something non-magical. And we probably need to have a time limit on thinking time as well. I will go for... Can I say the first edition of the Tau gun drone?
Yeah. Why does it have to be first edition?
Well, because they're tan color.
Oh, right. No, I mean, you could have any Tau gun drone as long as you're not specifying it's from the red group.
Right.
I think that's fine.
Well, I'm saying that one because otherwise you might be able to bring up a picture of me doing just a red gun drone from a white dwarf.
Okay. Well, I'm sure there are some red ones, but they're not all red. Okay, cool.
Oh, and the rule will be no more Tau.
Okay.
Any Tau or Tau adjacent allies. No one who is Tau or has meta Tau.
No one who has meta Tau. Okay, but you have to specifically prove that they have meta Tau. Like,
yeah,
because just because they might have meta Tau doesn't count,
you have
right?
to find evidence unless we can both, gentlemen agree.
Sure.
Right. Yeah, we know that these guys have met the Tau.
Yeah, but like if, I don't know, for example, you're like Abaddon the Destroyer, he probably hasn't met a Tau. Why would he have?
Unless you can prove that.
Unless you can, yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, the rule just be no one who has met a Tau, because a Tau would have met a Tau.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's true, and all their allies would have as well.
Yeah.
Okay, wow, nice and weird. Okay, I'm going to go with the Dark Eldar Snake Friend, the Slithlilla.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Do you have to be able to say the name to be able to choose it?
You know what I mean. And no more models with poison.
Oh, fuck.
Really? I thought that was really kind restriction.
No, I was hoping to bust out
Can't believe
my
how
favorite,
you are.
a lizard swarm or a snake swarm later. But, no one with poison. Oh, savage. It's real sneaky. Real sneaky, like.
That was meant to be very specific and not cutting out many.
Yeah, I'm still just mind broken from other things. Oh, so we only get 2 failed challenges, and if I issue another challenge and it's wrong, I will lose the game.
Yeah.
I feel like those guys must have cyber implants somewhere. They must have a thing.
Why?
They must have a cyber
as
aura
standard
magic.
across all Snakemen.
Yeah, well, the ones that work for the Dark
Oh, okay,
Eldar,
sure.
I reckon they must have some.
Maybe.
Although, if they've been biomancied, I don't think that counts.
Well, like flesh crafted.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, that's not.
That's
bio-
not
'cause-
bionics.
Yeah, because we said specifically said cyber.
Yeah. The Dark Elves are kind of fucking Dark Eldar. Oh, no more elves.
They're not elves, they're Snakemen.
Oh yeah, you're right. Fuck. But the Dark Eldar, do they think of them as pets? The Dark Eldar are fucking assholes, right?
No, they like respect them and hire them. They're not like slave beasts that they keep around,
I don't know if Dark Eldar respect
use
them.
as footstools.
Yeah, they're not. They're above footstool, but below friend. No, that's fine. Okay, no poison. I like that. Okay. Sure. Does he have spikes on him? Probably not. Okay, I'm going to say
I think he's quite smooth.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't be sure.
I can't remember them all. I can't remember if he just has a shoulder pad with a spike on it, but I'm not
You
sure
don't
enough
want to risk
to risk
your
it.
game over it.
No, I've been pretty trigger happy with those so far. Okay. I am going to... Oh, no. Everything has spikes. Or everything maybe I'm just thinking of spikes.
You got
everything
spikes on the brain.
Everything in my head has spikes. Poison? I almost just got tripped up there. Oh, magic. Atlan Jackal, the moon cart.
Moon buggy, the Gene Stealer cult moon quad.
Yeah. Nothing where if there's people involved, if there's things involved, they can't have their face hidden.
Okay. I'm going to challenge Moon Buggy, Atlan Wolf Quad, whatever it's called. I think it's a mount.
Well, the unit as a whole, I'm not saying the buggy, I'm saying the guy.
Yeah, because you're talking about the guy with the face covering.
Yeah, he's the thing.
He's got the moon face man.
He's not a mount.
Yes, okay.
Someone doesn't ride on his shoulders.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Moon Boy.
So is that a challenge deflected?
Yeah, I think
Or is that a challenge misunderstood?
Yeah, I thought you meant the moon, the buggy itself.
No, I mean like the whole...
Yeah, okay. Okay. Gene Stealer cults feel like quite a good vein to mine. Because they're not old and they're not that spiky.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not red.
They're not red. They're not red at all.
Maybe we need to shut this shit down.
Oh, God.
Okay, I'll go for bigger buggy. No, hang on. Let's go for the Keelomorph, everyone's favorite 6-shooting cowboy Gene Stealer man, and then say no more Gene Stealers.
Okay, I assume you mean the broad strokes, the Gene Stealers and their cultist friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that we just found a vein.
Yeah, I just thought we'd be there for half an hour naming Gene Stealer cult models.
Yeah, okay. He doesn't have spikes. Doesn't use magic. Probably doesn't have cyborg stuff. He's not a mount.
Don't use poison.
No. Oh, that could have been a trick because a bunch of the...
a whole bunch of them do. I nearly said one
poison.
of the ones that did. Yeah.
Okay, I think you're probably clean there. Of the 5 I can now remember. He's not an elf. Okay. Sure. Ooh, fuck. Oh, man, I thought okay, yeah, I think he's fine. I thought I just had a good one, and then I realized I almost fucked up massively.
Oh.
I was going to say, like, Man-O-War, just a Man-O-War ship, but that's definitely red period.
Oh, wow.
And I think you could easily be like red and would have to lose on that. I think they basically all are red.
Pretty much,
there.
yeah.
Okay, I'm going to say... a halfling Blood Bowl player.
Oh. Okay, what's the rule?
Puggy Bacon Breath, the star player. Why not?
Okay.
Okay. Oh no, not Puggy Bacon Breath. Because he's got a big
real
spike.
spiky.
He's got a real spike.
I was hoping you wouldn't remember.
I was just thinking about that, like that model of like, he's not red, is he? No, but he's like the only halfling that has a spike on him.
Yeah.
Okay, not that. I'm gonna say the like the dwarf referee.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
And kind of an ugly old model. I'm gonna say nothing. Features in any specialist game.
Ooh, wow, okay. That's shut down a lot. There's no Blood Bowl, no Battle for Gothic, no Epic, no Inquisitor. Okay.
Nothing, and also that includes alternatives in other game systems as well. If it's in another game system, but it's in a specialist game, can't be chosen anymore. If a variant of it is in a specialist game...
So like no Titans?
No Titans. Like a Land Raider, that's gone now. That's in Epic.
That's basically nothing. Is there anything in 40k that's not in Epic?
Oh, maybe that is too strong.
Not many things.
I was just thinking,
and is there anything in Warhammer that's not in Warmaster? There'll be some things, but not a lot. I mean, we need to speed this game up. We've been going for a long time, so maybe we should just go for that and see
do a sudden death rule.
Yeah.
I feel like that is a bit strong, though. Okay, nothing that is in 2 or more game systems in any like variant.
Okay. It can't be in 2 or more games. So it has to be in 1 game and nothing else.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's even stronger.
It's even stronger. Yeah, that's even harder.
No, nothing that's in more than 2 game systems.
Okay, you're allowed to be in
any
2.
model variation of that.
Okay. Sure.
Can't be in more than 2 game systems.
Okay. I'll go with Space Marine Razorback tank. No more vehicles.
More vehicles. Okay, right. I feel like I've got a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
But it might be a miscommunication on how that challenge came out.
Okay.
Of the no helmets or no faces being covered.
Okay.
Because
the old Razorback had a guy in it.
But also it has crew, it has stuff, and you can't see faces.
But you can't see the men on the model.
But yeah. But the old one, he's in the turret, right? And he...
Yeah, but I wasn't talking about that one. I was talking about the current model.
Look, we need to go on a
We do need
break.
to wrap this
So I'm
up.
going to commit to this. I'm going to say that guy face covered.
Okay. Well, I mean, his face is covered. I was thinking of the new model. The old one had the gunner. which I told you, and I shouldn't. I guess you hadn't even remembered that.
Red. Yeah, but I was there we go. Like that version. And isn't there even an older version that has it as well?
No, I think that's it.
That one. There's a guy. So that's a lot of red. A lot of red. But
All right. Well, in the interests of finishing this game, sure.
well, do you want to argue that his face isn't covered?
No, I guess next time I will specify the Mark II Razorback.
Yeah.
Cool. Well done. GG.
Well,
Face is covered.
well played.
All Space Marines have cybernetic implants.
Oh yeah.
So.
God, I'd even forgotten about the cybernetics as well.
Yeah.
I even forgot that I was challenging that.
Spikes on the front. Well, on that one, sure. I'm thinking of this one. That's not
But
spiky.
I thought you had said like decorative spikes.
I did, because I didn't want like maces and shit to and spears.
Because
come up
those
with
definitely
spikes.
aren't decorative spikes.
No, they're bulldozers.
Blue, we got rid of the blue rule.
We turned it into red.
So can they
How
be
about older
10,000
version?
years old? Maybe
no,
they can.
Razorbacks were found after the Horus Heresy. There are no Razorbacks in the Heresy.
Doesn't Keelamorph cover his face? Oh, he literally does. He literally has a face covering.
Only is like half.
But it's still a face covering. Instantly. Like, oh my god, yeah.
Shit, we missed loads then.
So many. Well played.
That was a long, hard game. Well fought, sir.
Holy capoli. It's real tough.
Yeah.
Commander Farsight got a prosthetic leg.
Oh, it didn't say that on his wiki page, did it?
Well, I didn't know what to search for. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed likely. Oh, hang on. Doesn't say anything about that.
It's not in the Lexicanum, and I don't know if I'm not really super prepared to trust the fan wiki, because that thing is just embellished to hell, and there's a lot of
stuff on there.
added stuff.
A lot of Warhammer on that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, well done.
Well,
We better take a little break.
played. Yeah, we got to go on a break. Wow.
And when we come back, we will read all your lovely messages.
Yeah, thanks so
And
very much.
we will play Warhammer Total War. Book Wars Edition.
Nice.
We haven't got a single book yet.
Sad.
Very sad.
But we will see you very soon.
Bam. See you in 5.
Ban, ban, ban.
Tom, Tom, Tom.
Ban, 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 ban.
Tom, 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 Tom.
Willkommen.
Welcome back.
Willkommen.
Willkommen. We're playing the Warhammer.
Yeah.
Where
We're
are
warring the
these guys?
dwarves, and I think they're going to
Have their dwarfy way with
end
us.
our whole career.
Yeah, I'm worried. We did kill their good army, though, didn't we? We caught it out in an ambush. So now they've got just like the minor brigade,
Yeah.
which is an improvement. Miners are not so tough. But our army,
Your army's kind of shit.
our army also shit. But we did recently just up our tech. Right? We've got, look, in 2 turns we've got gunsmith, 3 turns we've got knights, and then over here we can also build. What can we build here? Halberdiers, I think we're building.
Something.
Yeah. Okay, so we have got some higher tier units incoming. We just have to not die
Yeah.
for a bit.
Yeah.
To the provinces.
Okay. Should we get rid of any units? Probably not.
I see Sigmar's hand in this.
Well, while you work some stuff out, we've got some very generous donations in. Such as one from Chrome, who says, Cult Leader Tom and Sacrifice Ben. If you had to eat a heart to gain its owner's power, whose / what heart are you eating? What power do you gain? Are you eating it raw or cooking it?
If I eat a bird heart, can I fly? If I eat a squid heart, can I breathe underwater and squirt ink at my enemies? And change colour.
The Empire's great
Squeeze through small gaps.
Wow, you're really specking into that squid.
Squid! Yeah, little octopus boy.
Okay.
What? What's the limit on power?
Does squids even have hearts?
They must do.
I don't know.
I think they do.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Probably. But do they have something that we would call a heart? But actually, it's like it's got a different science name.
Yeah, it's called a pumpmungus
A pumpmungus, yeah.
or something. Oh, someone has dissected a squid in chat. They can confirm it is called a pumpmungus.
Is a pumpmungus.
to the provinces.
Well, someone says they've dissected the squid, and that yes, it does have a heart. Someone else says they have an open arterial circulatory system.
Wow.
Squids don't have bones, though. Oh, thank God. Thank God you cleared that up for us.
That was the burning question.
It
of the
was
day.
crucial. Do squid... Actually, let's just go into squid heart.
Well, I'm actually thinking octopus, aren't I? That's the one with all the power.
Yes, my lord.
A branchial heart?
It is a heart, though.
By the comet.
But they also have a gill heart. Do they have 2 hearts?
2 hearts. It's twice the power.
Oh, what if you eat the wrong one? One gives you the breathing underwater power.
One gives me the changing skin color pattern.
Octopus heart.
I want to be like the one from Finding Dory.
God, I watched I think about 20 minutes, half an hour of that film and turned it off.
Wow. Why?
The forgetful fish character, Dory, titular Dory.
Yeah.
I hated that trope in the first one.
Quite
that
annoying.
joke gets old very quickly.
Very, very quickly. Fair.
And so a whole movie dedicated to it.
I will marshal the men.
Not the dream.
Oh, what do we want in terms of knights and horses?
Lots of knights. Are we about to be attacked by
All the beastmen.
all the beastmen?
Yes.
That's not just some of the beastmen.
Well, we've got Malagor the Dark Omen, who's mostly Ungors.
Okay.
Then we've got his Ungor friends. And then his other... Well, that army's a bit scary. It's got 3 Minotaurs.
There's 3 units of Minotaurs and 2 Cygors.
I don't know if they were allied. This is so annoying. We're already breaking the bank doing this recruitment. But now we're losing like 500 bucks a turn on raid.
Fuck.
And I've just moved this army up. They're going, oh, fuck me. Do I move Volkmar the Grim to protect the reinforcement army and abandon the Springs of Eternal Life?
Oh, you don't want the Springs of Eternal Life to fall into Beastman's hands.
No, you don't.
That sounds like a bad day.
Yeah, that's definitely not the one.
I go in his name.
All right, hang on. We're going to send away quite a lot of boys because Volkmar makes the Free Company better.
Oh, sure. Okay. Oh, you saw that out? I'll do some more reading. Black Sheep donates $30. Thanks so much, Black Sheep. It's very kind.
Thank you.
They say, Tom and Ben, I'm glad to join you on your brilliant march towards victory.
Yes, marching.
And though I may perish in an ignoble auto-resolve instant, may your super cool and in no way loser nerds majesties know that I totally respect you and all your decisions. Chumps.
What?
Wow.
Why are you going to do us like that?
Wow.
Holy moly.
I feel like that's a surefire way to get yourself sent into an auto-resolve death.
No respect, Tom.
What the heck?
What is this?
Thank you anyway
Ban that man.
for the negging
And the donation.
and a donation. Inquisitor bot Ben's minion, and it's $3. Thank you, Inquisitor. There's a Tim and Bon. I've finished another Dark Angel. Don't worry, Tom. He has checkerboard. My brain has run out of ways.
Dwarf want peace.
Yes. Oh my god.
1,000 times yes. You had me at hello.
Why is he gone for that? Because we're still losing rep with him.
He's now at war with Lizard Boy
But he's like higher strength rank than when we last spoke to him.
and the Exiles of Khorne. He's fighting Scarabrand and Grok Kar.
Okay, well that might make Krokgar mad with us.
But now that we're fighting the Beastmen,
close victory.
we need it.
And what? No one dies?
And no one dies.
Oh, fuck it, just do it.
Chomp.
Because chasing Ungor around the battlefield. Oh my god, look at those guys! Knuckle, holy shit.
Cold-blooded Knuckle.
Wow.
Wow. Took that free company in auto-resolve. Real good at shooting Beastmen.
Yeah, Zoro. Jeez, like really fucking gold rank. Wow.
We need to name a few of these guys. Just
But
recruit a
fucking
bunch.
nailed it.
Amazing. Took $1,000.
Okay, well that solves both of our... I was thinking like, oh god, are we fucking doomballing this hard?
One fell swoop.
Also, now that... Oh.
Oh, how come they're... Oh, they can aggressively ambush. So we just fucking lose an army, even though the two armies are right next to each other.
I guess we fight, we can try and retreat a bit, but...
Yeah, we're going to lose this, though.
Also, these are the ones with the Minotaurs, right?
Yep. Oh, aggressive ambushes really annoy me. Because if you get an army that's just really strong, that one army can't fight.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just instantly busted.
Oh, look at that.
Here's the...
And the special Terminator boy.
It is cool. Looks real cool.
That's very nice. Good
Like,
job,
really
sir.
nicely painted.
Yeah, check it out in chat. It's a real nice Terminator.
Very.
Scroll down, see his bodyguards. Oh, red and white checks. That's a lot of checks.
That's a lot of checks. Wow, it's got a big Chungus as a friend.
Chungus friend, very cool. And some Terminators.
And they're based.
So based.
So based.
Very cool, dude. Very cool indeed. Congratulations on choosing the correct Space Marines. Oh, I should put some decals on the knee pads too, actually. That's quite nice.
Oh, fuck, this is a bad place. Bad place for an ambush.
Oh, not in the trees. It's where the Beastmen live.
Beastmen love the trees. Like when you're going through the desert and you come into like a little oasis type thing.
Yeah, how
You're not
cute is this?
expecting beastmen and they're going to be there, really.
They're just under the sand.
Yeah.
They threw blankets over themselves.
Oh, God.
Where the hell are they? This is taking ages.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
there's the exit point.
I think we can make it. But they're faster than us, right?
Yeah.
We probably have time to fall back, though. Form a defensive formation.
Those two Cygors are just going to fucking blast us. I just don't think we win. Those three and some Minotaurs already bad.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I guess all their other stuff has Raiders, because it was basically a full stack.
Oh, right, yeah, they got a bunch of Ungor we can't see, right?
I feel like we just
Mad.
try and run
Mad dash.
and just feed them.
Saving the characters and the knights would be good.
Barry Manilow, Mardy Wild, Jordan Kenobi. Oh, and these two, Malador, Oily Roller. Just you guys just run up and just try and speed bump. Everyone else can try and escape.
Okay. Sacrifices have been noted. A beautiful Smurf Marine has donated $15. It's very kind. Thank you, sir. And they say, Tom Ladriel and Benrond coming at you live from work, surrounded by boxes. I'm pretty sure the saying is boxes for the box throne, right?
Yeah.
Decided to do more than just listen to Lord of the Rings and ordered an illustrated hardcover box set. Kremlo came in my book.
Oh. Wow.
Ooh.
How big is that book?
Yeah. Is the whole book illustrated? Because there's a lot of book in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Also, I do want to see your box throne.
Box for the box throne.
What's in the boxes?
Oh, yeah. How does this work again?
You get them in the box, and then you click the flag. Something like that. I don't know if I'm ever going to get around to reading Lord of the Rings books.
Yeah, it's what's the movie?
Yeah. Like, I know it's not the same, but they're quite long, slow books by modern standards.
Mm.
And I do find it much harder to read a book when I've already watched the TV show. Like,
Yeah, to commit to that. Yeah, I feels you.
Like, I raced through the Game of Thrones books after watching season 1 of the TV show because I knew if I watched a whole bunch of the TV show,
Yeah,
I would never go back and finish the books.
I feels you.
The race was on, but I did it. I finished all the books before the new year.
Yeah, me too. I did the same. It was very good.
Like, I'm probably never going to go and read the Fire and Blood book now that I've watched House of the Dragon.
Oh, yeah, probably. Was it worth it in the end? Yeah, I think those books were great.
Yeah, Game of Thrones, great book series. Wow, good job. You got most of our guys away. We did lose the 2 newly recruited halberdiers who were yet to be named.
Meh.
And we did lose Jordan Kenobi and Maldy Wild. But their brave sacrifice,
Let everyone else live.
everyone else can live now. Now he's jumping on Volkmar, but it's not
But
an ambush.
not an ambush. Decisive victory. Crazy.
Yeah. Get shot. Does Auto Resolve just love Free Company?
I don't know. Or does it hate Beastmen?
Yeah, one or the other.
Did not care about halberdiers, but yeah, Free Company.
Wow, just 100 kills each.
Pretty fucking killy.
Wow,
Okay.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Oh, we've got our Pope-mobile now.
Oh, sweet.
Shit, Cetra. Cetra does not kneel. He lies down dead.
We might want to snipe Kemri.
Yes. Is Scarabrand going to settle it? Or does he not settle?
Caravan does not settle!
Wow. Everyone got their dings. Wow, so many dings. Jeez.
That's a lot of notifications.
He's healing up. We're not at war with him. Yeah, let's just get in there, right?
Yeah.
Kemri! Colonize. Boom.
Bonk.
Sniped ya.
Great.
Right in there. Wow, we've got 10 grand from all those battles. We had no money at the end of last turn.
Thanks, Beastman.
Yeah.
You solved all of our problems?
Yeah, pretty much. Where's our retreating friend gone?
Did they die because it was an ambush?
They did. It told us we'd got away, but we were in march mode.
Oh.
So apparently if you retreat, you just fucking die. Oh, shit. All those named boys that we didn't get to read out. I thought they were actually going to be allowed to get away.
Yeah, it looked like they got away.
Oof. Sorry, guys. If you were in that army, you've just had the worst death of all. The fake death. Your
Oh, all
screen
the
death.
characters as well.
Aww.
Sad. Well, you know, it's war.
That is war.
Ooh,
What is it good for? Killing lots of units.
yeah.
Say it again.
Oh.
Hey,
well, you've got a lot of money and stuff to
have
do
a
with the
lot
old
of money.
empire.
Yeah, I'm thinking about just heavily investing in money.
Do it. Yeah, 'cause who are we even at war with now? I think it's like there's some beastmen out there somewhere. But
Yeah, but we're not really at war with anyone.
How big a problem?
Let's get building, I think. There's Numas.
So Klon Krieger 43 donates $15. Thank you, Klon Krieger.
Thank you.
And they say, hello, Neb and Mott.
Hello.
Sadly, I'm a VOD goblin today.
Oh.
But here are your pearls.
Yeah.
Also, Ben, did you know that in one of his recent videos with Lydia, Tom dropped clock facts? Is he a secret horologist?
Tom. Big old nerd.
I've been in denial this whole time, Ben. Actually, I'm a really fucking interesting person that loves clocks.
That's not a thing.
You thought I was like some lame guy who liked Warhammer and dice. But no, actually, I'm a cool person who
Big,
loves
cool
clocks.
Fucking clock Chad. Wow, friendship over. I ain't friends with no clocks.
I don't even remember dropping a clock fact.
Wiped it from your memory.
I guess it was just so boring that even I couldn't remember it.
You're just trying to cover your shame.
Yeah.
Can't hide it from me.
What was the clock? Oh, the smiley clock.
What?
That's true. That I do remember saying that.
What?
The clocks, they smile. It's
What, at like 10 past 10?
boom. Ben knows it. Ben knows it as well.
Guessing. What do you mean? Is that what you meant?
But that's the exact number.
Smiley clock time.
Okay. See, I think that's just one that a lot of people know. You don't have to be a clock nerd. You just need to be a nerd of.
And at what, 20 past 8? Are they sad?
Sad face. Yeah. That's sad. Wow. Also, Klon Krieger. What a snitch. Coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah, snitches get stitches, dude. That's not cool.
You now have to be the clock nerd for us.
Yeah, you've taken on the mantle. You're the biggest clock nerd of all.
Wow. Big Kenneth doing this $5. Thank you, Big Kenneth.
Big Kenneth.
Big Kenneth. They say, hi, Tim and Bon. I'm Voblin and was catching on last week's stream while I had handymen fixing stuff in the hall outside my study. Thankfully, you only shouted about lizard man nipples 100 times. I think the 101st time would have worried them. Oh, thank you.
Oh, thanks, Big Ken. Keep it up. Keep being big.
Yeah, and I hope those handy people were not just thinking that you're a scaly or something.
Well,
Listening to lizard nipple chat.
maybe they were glad that someone had the courage to tell them.
Yeah, how else would they have found out?
How else would they have found out? That's it. You know, you don't want to get surprised nippled by lizard men.
That's true.
That's how they get you.
That's how they get you. Cats of Ulthar donates $5. Thank you, Cats of Ulthar.
Thank you.
They say, hello, Beep and Bloop.
Boop, boop.
Have either of you read the 40k book Kingmaker?
Ooh.
If not, it's about a group of 3 assassins from different temples having to work together to assassinate the king of a night world.
Ooh.
If you're assassins, what temple would you be part of?
That does actually sound quite cool.
That does sound cool.
I always wanted to know more about how night worlds work.
And assassins,
And assassins are cool. I'm going to see if it's on Audible. I've got some credits hanging around.
Do they have... Which assassins are they? Surely they don't have... Do they have a Calexus?
No, because everyone else would think he's gross, right?
Yeah.
And then you don't want the Eversaw, and they're sitting around going, how should we plan this? And he's just like, murder, death, kill!
Yeah, and you're like, okay, but like... We will get to that,
Yeah.
but we got to do a bit of like sneaking around.
Yeah, Yeah, how about first we infiltrate his palace? Murder, death, chaos!
Whenever we kill them all, and I will rip out their spines, and I will throw those on the wall. Like, we'll get to that, but we got to find out where he is.
Got to get inside first.
Make sure he doesn't get into his big suit of knight armor. That ain't going to be good. I will kill him, and then I will eat his face. Like, okay. Okay.
Oh, we've got...
Colexus would only really be useful against psychers. You are so wrong.
Oh, what an assassin noob.
What an assassin noob. Oh, man, it feels good to be able to call people noobs again, Ben.
I know,
Look
right?
at us, aggressive, calling someone a noob.
I know, we're such gatekeepers.
No, like, actually, there was a story of a Calidus assassin going and killing, like, an ethereal. And they literally walked past all of the Tau because they had such a strong null field that the Tau couldn't even register them.
Yeah, they couldn't. They could just walk around. They couldn't even see them because they're such like weak psychic potential.
And so, actually, a real strong. And they weren't fighting any psychers. So,
Yeah.
you know,
I hate to out actually you. But
Onvar, Big Daddy of the Tau. Which was On She? Is that the does On She still exist?
what is on she?
Wasn't that like the character ethereal? Were they even an ethereal?
Oh, there was a fancy character ethereal. Yeah.
There was like a half naked one with a double-ended stick.
Yeah. Going like this.
Something like that.
Can't remember.
Who was really real old.
But wouldn't they all be dead now because they only live for like 50 years and we've had like 300 years have passed?
Magic.
Isn't everyone dead now? Everyone I know and love?
Ben, how long have we been here?
So
When did we last go on a break?
this new Lord Solar, he's your best friend now.
Oh, fuck.
You love him. Yarek's dead. I didn't even get to know how Yarek died.
Don't all sticks have two ends? I'd say no.
Fuck's sake.
It's got two things on the ends, but also surely some sticks might have three ends, right?
Yeah, but then what? Do you say that every time anyone talks about Darth Maul's double-ended lightsaber? Do you go, all lightsabers have two ends?
Actually, I think you'll find all lightsabers have two.
For fuck's sake.
Yes.
It's well done.
Yes. You got it. Got me. Which Assassin's Temple do you want to be part of?
Oh, you've always said you wanted to be the Eversaw, right?
I feel like I am the Eversaw of the two of us. You're like the Ordo Logisticus guy,
Yep, the one I made up.
the data guy.
Yeah.
And
I wouldn't have the patience to be a Vindicare because he has to sit there for like a month without moving.
yeah.
That sounds like it sucks.
Guides my steps.
I could be a Calexus. No, sorry, Calidus. I could be a Calidus, right? Because then you get to shapeshift, which is fun.
Yeah?
Get to drink your polymorphine juice.
Oh, yeah, because you could just be looking like you, drink that, and then you're like, oh, I'm now like a live woman in a cat suit. And just
Exactly.
you instantly...
They're not all. I know the model's a woman, but they're not all, are they? Is that a requirement? I thought it just like polymorphine worked a bit better.
Well, if you have polymorphine, maybe
you want.
just they're like, look, we've got this cardboard cutout, drink the potion, everyone has to look like this, because the head of the temple
He's
is an
into that.
old perv. He's like, yeah, you all got to be like big titty women in cat suits. Yeah, they'd go and assassinate people.
My big, strong assassin, baby.
yeah, because they can look like anything.
You're
so,
right. So they're all 8 foot tall.
yeah.
Wow. And he's just sat there.
Yeah, with the
Being
long
gross.
hair. You've got to have the long ponytail.
Oh my god, you've ruined assassin temples for me.
Well, just that one, where they're all polymorphing.
Yeah. Bam. That seems like the most fun. You can have a lot of fun as a polymorphine assassin. And also, so easy to get in places.
Yeah.
Just, knock out a guard, look look like him, put on his armor, get in.
Yeah, it's just like playing the Hitman games, just better.
Yeah, but you're like way stronger, faster.
It's just real good.
Got a Catan phase sword.
Yeah?
That's pretty cool.
Well, I never loved the neural gun.
Nah, fuck that.
That thing's like a bit of a mess.
Yeah, just get stuck in there.
Yeah.
And
I do
like poison needles. They got those too. They can do backflips.
That's true. Yeah, I think like the Kalados and Everstore are my favorite ones. For sure.
I don't want to be the Billy No Mates one
No.
that everyone thinks is gross.
That doesn't seem as good.
It's not fun, is it?
Also, like, you know, in gaming terms, it always feels like a weird, like, either like it's not doing a ton in game, or it's like a massive, like, fuck you. Like, oh, you tailor that list to, you put two of them in because you know I'm playing Thousand Suns.
And then they're just super effective. They either do nothing or they overpoweredly dominate the game.
Yeah, like they're...
There's like not much middle ground, is there?
Yeah.
Is it always better to have halberdiers, or is it worth having a few swordsmen in there too?
Swordsmen are better against ranged and stuff, so it depends who we're fighting.
That's true. Do you want me to just chuck some swordy boys?
So I guess halberdiers are literally... Or, well, not literally, they're 40% more expensive.
Yeah, I'll chuck a couple of sword boys in. Why not?
Although
we need to make room for knights, don't we?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Do you want to be like old school Imperial Assassin?
Oh, he's the Chad, because he can have anything. You could give him polymorphine.
Yeah.
Or you could give him combat drugs. Or you could give him, like, mega guns. He's the whatever you want him to be.
Yeah.
Omni assassin.
But is he the you know, jack of all trades?
Master of none. But sometimes that's what you need. You need a multi-tool sometimes.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, we got a new witch hunter. Give me his name.
That can be Klon Krieger. You're in.
Welcome aboard, Con Krieger. You're going to kill this Beastman Shaman.
Nice! Good job.
Stanking up our land. You big nerds.
Great stuff. Chris Wizard. It's $5. I think Chris Wizard. And they say Ben Hur and Tom Him. After years of watching you guys and resisting the urge to buy little plastic models, I finally succumbed and purchased some Eldar. Never painted models before, so give me some criticism and tips.
Ooh, okay.
Thanks.
I like Eldar. A lot more than I like elves.
No, I actually quite like Eldar. Not all of it, but some of it.
Ooh.
Instantly,
Very good bases.
great bases. Real cool.
This is amazing for first-time painter.
These guys look great. They look real good.
Hell of a lot better than my first-timers.
Yeah. Real clean, real nice. You've actually based your models. Which puts you in the top 10% of any models that we get submitted.
It's true.
I'm really impressed. Oh, I didn't put the link.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Bonk.
Good for you. I think one little feedback is the heavy weapon platform. The red is a bit patchy. I would get a second thin coat of red on that heavy weapon platform. Maybe it's just the lighting and the shadows, but it looks a little patchy on the gun shield. And maybe paint a couple of details on it, either do the gems or the engines or something like that, just to give it a second color.
Yeah, drop a bit of white on there.
Yeah. But other than that, they look great.
Yeah, I think they're cool. I guess like the next step is like start looking into like highlighting and stuff. Get a few like little edge highlights is the, but that's like the next tier.
Well,
up
that's
of
it.
what
Now you've got your neat painting sorted. Your next step is get some light green on the edge of the camo cloaks, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
But look, he's got highlighting on the gloves. Was that just the light? I can't tell.
But yeah, real good, real cool. Oh, maybe it's painted on.
Look at this. Teclis has like moved in on, but he's not at war with Grok. It's interesting.
Okay, you can probably be friends with the Teclis.
Yeah, I was about to say maybe we should team up with Techless against Grokkar, but actually they're not fighting. I'm just trying to scope out an enemy. Like,
shall we?
we could kill the Beastman, but it means going through.
I think work out who we want to be friends with, and then go to war with their enemy.
Okay, probably lizards, right? Strength rank 4 on tic-tac-toe.
Like, we want to be chill with tic-tac-toe. I think staying chill with the dwarves is good.
He's at war with
the elves.
Arcan.
I guess we just want to go up north, like possibly even fight Arcan.
Yeah, let's have a look at Arcan. Who's cross with Arcan the Black? He's strength rank 8.
Wow.
He's sad with everyone. And this will make Scarabrand and tic-tac-toe happy.
Yeah, although
It will
the
upset
defensive alliance with the
the Vampire Coast.
maybe isn't the end of the world. Or do we just take over those other territories? Oh fuck! Is that part of the set that we wanted?
Yeah, it is.
Motherfuckers.
It's part of Kimmery's. We can hopefully trade for that at some point.
Who are the dwarves at war with? Because we want to.
They're at war with Scarabrand and Grok.
Maybe we kill Scarabrand because we're going to have to kill him at some point. I feel like. Although he might just think we're very honourable.
What does he think of us at the moment? He fucking hates us.
Really?
We're never going to be friends with him. You're right. We should just wipe him out.
I think just kill him off. That'll make the dwarves like us a bit. Mm-hmm. If we can just shore that up. Also, shooting demons with guns sounds hilarious.
Okay. We'll go get Scarabrand.
So, Gassy Fox donates $15. Gassy Fox. And they say, Tome and Book. I'm hyped for another stream, but I can't stay.
Oh no.
Please name something with a horse after me, because I love horses. Now I'm going to see the movie Nope. Wish me luck.
Nope.
Nope.
I haven't seen that yet. I've seen his other films.
Me neither. I heard it was good.
Yeah. I heard good too.
I wanted to go and see it. Oh man, there's like a whole load of films I want to watch at the moment. I just haven't been doing it. I've been watching fucking trash TV. Just, it's so much easier.
It is easier, but ultimately less satisfying
Yeah.
than the good stuff.
And just, oh god, I just wish I just committed to watching just a movie instead of 6 hours of fucking garbage. It's real bad. Thordak Tinder King donates $5. Thank you, Thordak Tinder King.
Thank you.
And they say Benito Mussolini Ben and Tom.
Oh, I think you win that one.
Nice. I demand your specialist, most unique, killiest, coolest, most magical, and bestest special elven never die unit.
Oh, wow.
That or Skaven Slaves, whichever's available first. Okay, I guess we're more likely to get an elf unit. Oh yeah, we should think about allying with people.
Oh, I keep forgetting. Yes. Allying is a thing.
Like allying with lizards to get a dino could be fun. Allying with the dwarves to get some like bigger guns. Mm-hmm. Allying with the elves to fucking get something I can throw at the enemy to die because I hate them. Hate them, man.
You hate them. Brutal.
Nah, they're fine.
Yeah, we still aren't best friends, but once we start fighting someone, that will get us more friend points, right? Yeah, no one wants to be friends.
Oh, maybe. Did the ogres die?
Yes.
Where?
Right, we got armies to name here, Tom. We've got Black Sheep's army. Black Sheep dodged a bullet. We were going to retire him.
Yeah.
But then the other general died, so we didn't.
God, that sounds like an actual like history story. This person, this general, who were like, look, you're being fired, you're being sent back home, and they're like, oh shit, like sad walk, because we're keeping this hot young buck. Like, they're just the up and comer. Like, you're old, you're shit.
You're donezo.
They get sent in, ambushed, butchered in that ambush, and then, oh god, actually, we need you now.
Bring back the old guard.
Bring back the old fella.
Yeah.
That sounds
sound like a thing.
like a story. Yeah, do you want to name some shit?
Yes.
Because I got names.
You got names? All right. Well, start with the halberdiers.
Blammo, that's Chrome.
Spike.
And Asuro.
And Suro.
And El Captain. And Inquisitor-bot.
I'm really spelling badly today.
Don't worry, I love it. Big Kenneth. I think it actually makes it a bit more exciting to have a little misspelling every now and again.
Yeah, I think so. It's extra flavour, isn't it?
Cats of Ulthar. Chris Wizard. And Thordak Tinder King. And Banana Super King. A lot of kings today. Where am I? Kemri?
Oh!
You've got a lot of kings.
They do. Wouldn't that be annoying, though? You come back to life, and all the other kings have come back to life. You're used to being the king.
Yeah. You're the only king.
Yeah. And now there's like 1,000 kings.
Yeah.
And you're just like king of fucking sanitation in one city.
Yeah. Like
Because you're so outranked by the thousands and thousands of older kings than you.
What is the pecking order?
I think it's age, right? Like Kemri, Cetra was the first king of Kemri. So
Right.
he's king of kings.
Oh, so just the...
And then the next king that came after him is like king of somewhere else.
Oh, so being a recent king.
Yeah, you're not going to be king of shit.
I feel like I'd want there to be more of a sliding scale. Mm-hmm. Like, it's 50% of like how long ago, but then also 50% for how long you actually ruled for.
Oh, just time in the chair.
Because if someone is like, oh fuck, Papa died. I'm the king now. Oh god, instantly arrow to the neck, and you were king for technically like 2 days.
Right.
That person is bottom of the list. Like they are lucky to be king of sanitation.
Right. What if it's also to do with like how big your pyramid is?
Oh yeah. Third sector is how big was your pyramid?
Yeah.
Because
That's real important.
that's really important. So there could be like a fucking weenus who's massively overcompensating, and you know what?
Yeah.
That shit flies.
But he convinced his whole kingdom to build him the mega pyramid, so he was a better king.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's got to have some organization. So that person, amazing at keeping your toilets clean. That person's great at it. If they can organize a kingdom to build a fucking pyramid, they can organize a kingdom to fucking
Build a
shit proper.
shitter.
Anyway. Do we have Twisted Tide? Did you get that?
God, so who's in charge of like measuring all that stuff and giving you your king rating? You're a level 5 king.
Oh, I reckon one of like the Hierophants, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because if you're like, what? I was the best. I'll kill you. And they're like, I'm just going to read the scroll and you're asleep again. Let's just go to the next guy and we'll just see how their induction meeting goes. Right. If someone's an asshole when they wake up, they're like,
I'll give you another 100 years.
yeah, we'll just put him back in the
Back in
pyramid.
the coffin.
You got Ninja.
Ninja. What a name. Right, then we've got the knights.
Knights, perfect. Welcome to the party. Beautiful Smurf Marine. You're in. And Gassy Fox. You made it.
Well done.
And that bloke.
That bloody bloke.
That bloke.
Right, we've got grenade launchers.
Ooh, cool. Fanged Cutie. And Crude Kink Eldurian. Crude King, I'll take it.
We've got all the kings today.
Oh, nice. And Setsuo.
Setsuri, Zamorta.
And Billy Balasol.
How do I spell that?
Oh, you can't even see. You gotta just follow your heart. Let the names come through. Got it.
Cool. And then we got some more in Vokmar's army. More halberdiers.
Halberdia. Diamond Boots. And
So I would have spaced these out a bit more, but we're about to go fight corn demons, so...
yeah, there's going to be some deaths. Andreja.
Cool.
And Chris Kempshaw.
Okay.
And Fentanyl.
Fentanyl. Oh god, most of these have got names. Right, yep, we're all named up.
Nice.
Oh shit, Arcan's already started beating up Scarabrand.
Well, let's kill Scarabrand, and then I think Arkham might be the next logical choice.
Yeah.
Also, if we hang out just nearby on the border, Scarabrand might go into Arkham,
Yeah, then we get a free snipe.
and then we get a free snipe.
I will cast out all
Works.
evil.
Do like Volkmar's
Love
big
that.
chariot. Look at that. He gets to sit at the top of this lectern,
Yeah, it's great.
giving his speeches with his giant silver griffin.
Although I worry, like, if you're an asshole, you definitely die by, like, you get pinned down, and then the griffin, like, falls.
Oh, that's your karmic end, is it?
Yeah, like, that's a real, like, Bond villain Bond villain death you're getting there.
True.
But yeah, the War Altar's real rad. Banana Super King. Today's $5. Need Banana Super King. They say questioning his caller ID Tom and the nation Ben.
Ooh,
Here to do my duty. Hopefully, as a crazed flagellant. We didn't have those yet, sadly.
no.
Throw my body at the wicked enemies of the Empire. I am protected by these holy printed words of our Lord and Savior. Praise be to Kremlo.
Praise Gremlo!
Praise Kremlo. Yeah, we do need to start thinking about flagellants at some point.
Patrick and Felix are here.
Oh, yeah.
We do, but the problem is you need like this weird building. You need
Gross.
the Shrine of Sigmar.
Okay, well, next level up, maybe we'll get them.
Yeah, it's just awkward because it doesn't really unlock anything. It doesn't give you any like happiness or money or new units other than flagellants. It's really niche.
What are the higher tiers? Oh, just better.
Just better warrior priests.
Okay.
I don't know. Doesn't feel great. But we'll get there.
But I guess, like, stacking, your boys' army with flagellants and gun boys.
Yeah,
Probably pretty good.
That makes sense. We should get more, just to be on brand, really, more than anything else.
What is up with that?
Yeah, that real weird corruption that's like...
It looks more like, like nano machines. Like grey goo, like...
It's like we're changing Minecraft biomes.
Yeah, exactly.
Looks terrible.
Oh.
I think this must be Cornate corruption from Scarabrand. Or is it? No, it's Beastman corruption.
Oh.
Well, we got our witch hunter here.
Is it time?
Old Klonkrieger. I've leveled him up in cleansing corruption.
Good job.
Look it all up.
He has a lot of work to do.
Oh, yeah,
God,
it's
you're
spread
gonna-
so bad we're getting attrition. Oh, the dwarves have snuck that one. God, we cannot get to Scarabrand quickly enough. Everyone else is picking him apart.
Wow. Okay, who are the dwarves
Still got
warring now?
5 territories though. We can we can get in there.
Be careful, don't trespass in the dwarves at all, because they
Oh,
will
you're
re-war
right.
us.
Do we have to take the long way round, or should we go through Arcan's land?
Arcan Land. Create Adventure of the Land Raider. Love that. Who else are... Oh, the dwarves are at war with Krokar, right. Twisted Tide. Donates $3. Thank you, Twisted Tide.
Thank you.
They say, Tom and Ben.
Yeah.
Tom and Ben.
Yeah.
I've crawled out of the Vodgoblin pile to ask a question.
Yeah.
About an army I won't actually make.
Mate, don't mate with your army.
If I were to make an industrial worker style army in 40k of human rebels who are uncorrupted, what codex should I use? Guard or Gene Stealer Cults?
Genius Stealer Cult's probably more thematically appropriate, but you would lose access to a lot of the units. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing you could really sub in to take pure strength Gene Stealers or Aberrant.
It depends on what you want to model them as. Because even, like, if you think of industrial guard, industrial workers, your average industrial worker, I don't think is going to have the stat line of a Gene Stealer hybrid.
No.
Who are the guys that get to use the industrial tools?
True, but then like the neophytes get like heavy mining equipment.
But that's basically, it's just a fucking las cannon.
Yeah,
It's just a short range las cannon.
Yeah. But yeah, the hybrids are like stronger and tougher than humans.
And like loads more attacks than a regular human. I think a guard. Admech isn't a terrible choice. I feel like Admech's actually a pretty nice one.
Admech are super shooty though. They get loads of stacked shooting buffs that would make your army feel weird. Wouldn't feel like a workers' uprising. It would feel like a powerful shooting faction. At least with the Genestealer cults, you get all the weird stratagems and ambush stuff.
Yeah.
Makes it feel like a guerrilla
It
horde.
feels more like a guerrilla rebellion uprising type thing.
If you did your hybrids as like growth hormone filled like factory workers, you know, like the Goliaths are in Necromunda?
Yeah.
If you did them like that, where they've been like enhanced with like vat grown organs or
like pit slaves.
something like that.
Okay, if they're pit slaves, if you do a pit slave army,
Well, you have mix it all up. You have regular workers as your neophytes. You have like
but
the pit slaves
the
and your
squads
Goliaths.
of pit slaves. Oh my god, I'm fucking into that. I love a pit slave.
Because then you get to have the killdozer,
Yeah,
which fits really nicely. As,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Some kind of like heavy industrial equipment.
yeah, I like that.
And you can have your aberrants. You just have to model them differently. You can just have like
Bigger.
like amble type things, bigger pit slaves. that
Yeah,
kind
I
of
guess you could
stuff.
use those like Ogren.
Ogrins would work. Yeah. The only thing that would be hard to dupe up is the pure strain gene stealers. But there's so many unit types. You can miss 1 or 2 units, and it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, I don't think you even need the pure strange gene stealers. Like definitely like good cool units.
But you don't have to have them in your army. You can have other things. And if you take it as a Gene Stealer cult army, you can have Imperial Guard allies as Brood Brothers. So if there are a couple of units that you do want out of Guard because they fit your theme and you want to convert them up, you can sub them in.
Yeah. Also, why is that a weird quote? I love pit slaves. Type in Warhammer pit slaves.
Ah.
It's literally one of my favourite things in Warhammer. Pit slaves.
Yeah.
I love them.
Warhammer ones. For sure.
I think even if you just typed in broad strokes pit slaves,
Ooh. Gamble.
I'm going to take that as a gamble. Not on the main screen. Oh, it also auto-filled to Necromunda.
It knows your game. Yeah. Straight to Warhammer.
Every image is this.
These buzzsaw men.
Cool. Yeah, they're just great. They're just great guys. Terrible in the game, but just cool. Just the
Just
coolest
the most
dudes.
fun.
They're just having a lot of fun with them. Wow. Now I'm just looking at pictures of pit slaves, who I love.
All right. Do we pay money for happiness? Angry boys.
Yeah.
Over it. I'll get over being sad. God, that's so annoying with the dwarves. We were coming to help you.
Never yield.
Never yield.
I'm just going to stamp all over Arcan's land.
Watches.
It'll make the lizards happy.
Sure.
Pick up the pace.
Ninja. Today's $5. Thank you, Ninja. And they say, Termanbon, I was looking forward to the stream today to cheer me up, whilst I've been shivering under blankets with flu.
Oh.
Anyway, I recently tried my hand at a few orcs as a break from Marines.
Oh, yeah?
What do you think?
Ooh.
Well,
Show me, show me.
let me have a red hot go on that. These are looking great.
Oh, wow. They look awesome.
They're real nice.
They are great. You've done cool detail with all the tongues and teeth and eyes and everything.
The skin looks good. The fur looks good. There's a nice color palette. Like it's colorful, but it's not too busy.
Yeah. Very crisp and clean.
Looking real nice. Hopefully, you'll now come to the true side of Orcsies and give up those dirty Marines.
Horrid beakies.
Oi, beakies. I love it. Love that as the term for Space Marines.
Even though they haven't had beaks for years.
Yeah.
Orcs don't care.
Just spookies. It's great. They're a lot of fun to paint. They're much more fun to paint. Fucking edge highlighting power armor. Oh, God, it's just
Yeah.
like, because there are a lot of marine things that I really like the idea of, but I just don't want to have to do that again. I built some Chaos armies in the past,
Well, Chaos is even worse because then you've also got to do the armor trim,
and you got a lot of trim,
which is just a lot.
and edge highlighting. Heartbreak.
It's hard work.
Like, I feel like I'd like to make a Lamenter's army.
Because you hate yourself.
Just because it's funny. Just because they're a funny faction.
They are fun. They're the poor sad boys.
Or like a Legion of the Damned. I think would be cool. Spooky skeletal space marines.
Yeah, Legion of the Damned, pretty cool.
Oh, we're going to need to go on a break. We need to do a break because TJ's got to get out of here.
Save TJ! Somebody think of the Tej.
Would somebody think of our boy? So yeah, we will be back in 5 minutes. Stay tuned.
Yes.
Hang on out. We'll be naming some more stuff, reading your donations, killing some people, go to war with someone. Maybe Arcand. Maybe go destroy the Black Pyramid. Why not?
Oh, why not? Maybe we go get a book.
Maybe we'll go get a book. So yeah, stay tuned. We'll see you soon. Burn, 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 burn.
Tom, 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 Tom.
Welcome.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
To Tom and Ben.
Take it easy, TJ.
Good night, TJ.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So here's my plan. Had a little think in the break.
A man, a plan, a canal. Panama. Is that the one?
What?
Is that the one?
Panama. What?
It's a palindrome.
Is it?
Is it?
Let's say yes. Panama? No.
A man,
Oh.
a plan, a canal, Panama.
Oh, I see. Yeah, now I see it written down. That makes more sense. Wow. I mean, it's mad, isn't it, that it's just like a normal sentence that makes sense, but also a palindrome.
Yeah.
What are the odds that something lines up so perfectly like that?
Wow.
Wow.
Science. Tell me about your plan. Are
Okay.
you building Panama Canal?
No Panama Canal. We're going to go kick the shit out of Scarabrand
Nice.
and wipe out the Beastmen.
Yeah.
Then we're going to go get books.
Yeah.
Books, books, books. I might be near that book, actually.
Book boys. Yeah, sure. Okay. I'm in.
Okay. We've come for your books. They're overdue.
Okay. I'm ready for that.
Ready for overdue books.
So Fanged Cutie donates $3. Thank you, Fanged Cutie.
Thank you.
And they say, +1 to hit Ben.
Ooh.
And exploding sixes, Tom.
Oh, gross.
Been doing pretty great recently. After a while of pretty stinky grades, I got an A star.
Ooh, that's the best one. Or maybe not. Maybe they've added a new one by now.
Oh yeah, because you get
Super A.
like S rank, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. But they have to do that, right? Because they get better at teaching kids how to pass exams, and so the grades get better. And so they have to you can't give everyone an A star. It's not helpful.
Yeah.
You just gotta. I mean, A stars didn't even used to exist, right? You used to just get A. And then they're like too many A's. Got to split them up.
Yeah.
So what comes after S tier?
Oh, you don't want it to be SS tier.
Oh no, you don't. No, you don't. Power creep on grades.
The triple S tier.
Triple S is much better than double S.
But then you're getting close to like Snake Talk. Is that what you want?
Yeah, then all the Slytherin kids win.
Also, you're then setting a bad precedent of what? Do you just keep adding more S's?
Yeah, until it's like Bugman's 4S.
Yeah, but if you keep going, and it's like
10S tier.
well, I guess that's a good way to like get your grades past your parents
They will not understand it.
Because you show it to them, and because suddenly like now having like 18 S's is effectively a fail.
Right.
21 S's. Pretty good,
Yeah.
And so
Do
your
we have
parents look at them and they're like,
how many
fuck
S's
it,
is
yeah,
that?"
you're fine.
Do we put like little commas in to make it easier to track? You know, like when you get like 100,000, you need those. If I see like a long number, like millions written down without commas, my eyes just go cross-eyed and I can't read it.
Yeah, me too.
So you'd have to do that for the S's. Every third S is lowercase. Extra snaky.
Sure.
So you can just count the little S's and then times by 3.
Yeah. I guess like maybe once you've got 10 S's, then they get rearranged into one big S. Like it's made up of lots of little S's.
The Omega S.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, then you have to start just building up new blocks of 10. And then when you have 10 of those, wow.
Perfect.
Okay, sure.
I think we've solved education.
I think we solved it. We did it. And they say, I also got back into using my printer. I finished these in 2 days. Really happy with myself for both. Wow, why did they go to a weird font?
Oh, it really did go into a weird font.
I have never seen that before.
Well, we're busting in here. Take that, Scraband.
Oh, these guys looking cool.
Oh, are they like feudal Imperial Guard? I want to see some close up.
Oh, they look rare.
Oh, they're in like void suits. They're pretty cool.
They're real cool. Oh, I like the Power Fist.
Oh, he's a bad one.
Oh no, they're bad guys. Abort, Ben.
Abort!
They're not our saviors.
The
Abort.
Inquisitor's going to find out. He's got a bad mark on him.
Okay. Oh, real cool. They look great. Wow, did you do all of them in 2 days?
Printed them all, I think.
But they're painted. You can't have printed those in that color, right?
No, but I think he printed them in 2 days and then he painted them.
Right. Okay.
Maybe in 2 days too. Maybe with a machine.
Wow.
Maybe his 3D printer prints in painted form.
You do get color 3D printers.
You do. They're incredibly expensive and don't look great,
And
as far as I know.
Yeah, because it's that like, it's not sandstone, but it's like,
They're chalky.
it's like that grainy
Grainy
thing.
stuff, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like they'll get there one day.
When they do, sacre bleu.
When it's like your home printer for like printing paper, and it's just got like the 3 primary colors and mixes them up.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait until the 3D printers are just so easy. You just plug the thing in, beep boop, and
Will
then
they end up like Nespresso coffee machines though, where you buy a pod, and that pod's got exactly the right amount of resin and the STL file, and you put it in, and you go ka-chonk, and the model prints out.
yeah, maybe.
But then, it doesn't let you store the file. And so we're back where we fucking started, and we're buying individual miniatures. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's the only brand of printer that will accept the designs or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, and you've got that thing of like, you're like, I know I've still got printer fluid in here.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't print because you're out of yellow. Like, I'm painting. I just want to print like a black and white model.
There's no yellow on this thing.
Cannot print like you.
Toner error.
Okay, you've ruined the dream. You've ruined the dream now. Heck.
We'll find a way. We'll work around.
Yeah, these models look great. Crude Kink Eldurium. The next $5. Thank you very much. They say, hi, Backrooms Ben and Backdoor Tom.
Ooh.
I found another variant for my name.
Oh,
Yay!
hooray.
Anyway, I've been busy fighting a food moth invasion at my girlfriend's house. Sneaky little fuckers. Did you...
Sneaky little fuckers, aren't they?
Do you ever have to go exterminatus on anything in your house?
No. I've never really had like an infestation.
Years ago I did. I lived in like a basement flat.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like this one like crack where I don't know what they were. They looked like ants, but they had tiny like little wings.
Oh, some ants have wings.
But they weren't like flying ants. They were like
Oh.
little ones.
Okay.
And I was generally pretty chill, generally pretty like fine with them for a while. But I just remember like one like landing on my arm and like stinging me.
Ugh.
And then I was like,
They gotta go.
it's on.
Yeah, you started this.
It's fucking on.
Remember, you drew first blood.
Yeah, they began it. Like they were really small. Maybe they were termites. Like they looked like small ants that could fly.
Right.
And so put down that like ant powder, you know, the sort of like whatever. It's like sort of some kind of weird mega alkaline or mega acidy powder stuff that,
Okay.
and like those ants never gave up. Like,
Oh shit! Did you
it
deploy
was-
all the chemical weapons?
but it was like the fucking psalm for them that they were like every day within like, I don't know, like a foot radius, you'd find ones that had crawled a little bit further and
Oh
died.
no!
And they were just wave assaulting that crack, even though it was literally like just putting a mound of it up, that they were crawling through this stuff and then trying to get out. It was horrible.
Jeez, that's brutal.
Hated it. They were a nightmare.
Oh
And,
my god, we may never fight another battle again, Tom.
Those guys are just so good in auto resolve.
They're super effective. Sura the Death shooting 140 beastmen with his pistols. Oh my god! Crude King Eldurian getting four.
Cutie.
Fang
Shit.
Cutie. Oh, you killers! You cold-blooded grenadier killers.
Wow. God, those weren't even.
They weren't even bad.
Oh,
Arms.
they had the pigoos. Those big bug-eyed pigoos. Okay, good job.
Oof.
The harbingers of disaster. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fang Cutie is a she. Sorry.
Blam.
God, I've got to stop just assuming everyone's a guy. I do it all the time, and it's not cool.
With the internet. Yeah. I feel like generally just sticking with the just all gender neutral.
Yeah, I gotta do that more. It's a bad habit.
I heard a good joke about the gender neutrals that definitely can't offend anyone the other day.
That's not a sentence, I believe.
How do gender neutral samurai kill their opponents?
I do not know.
They slash them.
Is
Now,
that okay to laugh at?
I
It
feel
feels
like-
quite harmless and inoffensive, but
I feel like that one's probably
also,
fine.
I'm not gender neutral, so maybe I'm not the one to make that decision.
I feel like that one's probably fine. I feel like it's probably okay.
Feels like it's okay.
So far, people seem okay. Is it offensive towards samurai? No, they like slashing people. That's one of their top things they do. All about slashing people.
yes,
Oh shit! You've offended a samurai in chat.
righteous
Oh.
We didn't look at it from that point of view.
Oh, God.
They're coming for you, Tom.
Oh, God. Please. Please no.
Matthias says it's offensive because it's a rubbish joke.
Wow. Okay, well, if that's the bar, I feel like we've got worse ones out of here.
That's true. Don't tell them that though.
Oh, but the ninja approves because we offended a samurai.
Oh, the ancient enemy.
It's more of a grammar joke.
praise Sigmar.
Yeah, it's like the panda that eats shoots and leaves, right?
Oh, the comma one. I thought it was like something else.
Oh.
Something else. Offensive towards people who've been slashed. Slashed by a samurai, maybe.
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 I'll leave that for future generations to
We'll
decide.
leave that. We'll leave that for someone else to work out. Setsuo donates $5. Thank you, Setsuo. And they say, Tom and Ben, I'm a stream vermin because my company gives us a free day off the month of our birthday, and I picked today because October 31st and November the 1st are already a holiday. Have some hobby picks. Cremo came from space.
Did you have to lie about when your birthday is?
Yes.
Just to get a convenient holiday.
Oh man, that's the dream.
It's a smart move.
Oh, looking real cool.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Wow. That is some real nice metal stuff. Valeria. God, I can't fucking read. Light of the Dark Sun
Oh, nice.
from Songs of War.
Got off to a great start with that one. Looking cool.
Oh, they're looking great. And they've got a flame sister.
Flame on.
Very good. Very nice. But yeah, they look real good.
Thank you for sharing your toys.
Also, you got a get out of jail free card there. That's a model without a base, so you don't need to worry about
I'll
it.
tell you off.
It's a bust. But thank you so much. Man, that bloke 124.
Right, bloody bloke.
They say Tarn and Meb. Loving No More Elves. I'm wondering what you guys think about Star Wars Legion. I've been converting Necromunda into Legion.
Oh,
These are my unit cards.
that's... I can't imagine how that works, because you only have like 10 guys in Necromunda, whereas in like Legion you have lots of guys.
Okay, I'll put the link. I don't know how the rules work, and so I'm not going to lie. This looks like you're making me learn book rules for a thing I don't play.
Yeah, I haven't played Legion since it very first came out, and you can see that on the Games Night channel. Lewis and I played like a starter box game. I painted up all my starter box like a good boy, and we played a game, and it was fun. I played like 3 or 4 games with the starter set, but when I played it, there just weren't many unit types. You know, you could have Stormtroopers and Rebel Troopers, and
Oh yeah, because was that before the? Did you get an ATSD in that box? Or was that before the ATSD even came out?
No, the ATSD did come out in like Wave 1, but it was like the only Imperial vehicle.
Right.
And the Rebels got the Snowspeeder. But there was like literally 3 units for each side, and that was it. So it was a bit kind of samey rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
But now there's, not only do Rebels and Imperials have 1 million units, there's also like the Scumbags and the droids and the clone troopers.
Yeah.
With 1 million different characters and unit upgrades. And it has a lot more variety now than it first did. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's got like alternating activations. It's got like order cards. It's got suppression. It's got all these things that like I feel like a good war game should.
Yeah.
It's not too complicated. Like each of your units just has a couple of keyword rules, and everything else is done with colored dice. So you don't have to worry about remembering all your stats. You're just like, okay, my card says I roll 2 blacks and a white.
If only those droids didn't come in. What is it? 6 million pieces each?
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it?
I would have gotten into it. But
So yeah, I should give it another go. I've still got all my painted boys in a box.
Knowledge is power.
But it's just so little time.
yeah, so little time, so many games.
So many games. I don't really know anyone else who plays it regularly.
Yeah. I feels few.
I should have a look around. I wonder if someone has converted all the 40k factions to have Star Wars Legion rules. That would be interesting.
Probably exists. It's probably a thing.
Yeah. Because imagine using all your already painted and assembled toys for one game to play a better game. That could be fun.
Skulls.
I think we just keep piling on Scarabrand, right?
Yeah.
Picking while he's down.
I guess be careful going too far north, because the more people we meet, the more people we go to war with.
Yeah, this is true.
That's the thing.
That is unfortunately the truth.
I see Sigmar's hand in this.
Billy Balasor donates $5. Thank you, Billy Balasor.
Thank you, Billy.
They say, Bon.
Moving.
I hope you're having a wonderful eve. I finally managed to catch you live, so I wanted to say hello and ask you, who's your favorite orc or goblin? Hugs and kisses, what?
The Empire.
I do like a Skarsnik.
Skarsnik is, he's a real good choice.
He's a schemer.
He's a schemer. You want schemes? He's got schemes.
He does have schemes.
I think Skarsnik is maybe one of my go-tos, not just even as an orc or goblin. He's just one of my favorites.
Just favourite boys.
Just...
How did he go down in the end times? Did he go out like a chump? Or did he do a good, cool thing?
I don't know if he has a proper death, but he becomes like a deity in Age of Sigmar.
Oh, right. What, is it a kind of schemy goblin god?
So citation needed.
Okay.
The Grimgor becomes like the moon.
Mm-hmm.
Or like a comet or something. And then there's like a smaller comet that goes around it, which is apparently like the soul of like the sneakiest goblin from the old world.
Oh.
Which is meant to be Skarsnik. And so Grimgor and Skarsnik are in spirit in Age of Sigmar.
Okay, guiding the Orcsies and the goblins. Man, they really messed up Night Goblins in Age of Sigmar, didn't they? I remember I was quite excited when they re-released them and they made all the cool new squig models. And they got their own book. But then their just lore made no sense at all.
Yeah, I don't really like the lore. You don't think that's real lore? Look it up. Look it up.
They literally forgot about him in the end times, apparently. They just didn't give him an ending.
Yeah, well, like, there's a lot of characters, and, you know, that was a terrible written story.
Seemingly written by people who didn't like or care about Warhammer.
Sigmar, grant me strength.
I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I read that somewhere. But then again, maybe I'm just making stuff up to sound cool.
Maybe. That's your move.
Ready.
Tom, always desperate to sound cool.
Moving off. I will cast out all evil.
But maybe it's like an ambiguous thing. But I think it's heavily hinted that he... Grimgor becomes... Gorka Morka or whatever. And then there's that little planet. And that's what the Skarsnik. I don't know. You look it up. You prove it.
I won't.
It's not my job to prove it. Diamond Boots donates $3. Thank you, Diamond Boots. They say Robocop Tom and Sleepy Horse Ben. I'm on holiday today, so I'm free to watch you and play Weeb games. That had an update yesterday. Well, I'll leave before I infect you with the Weebs. Have a good stream, you two. Jump me sideways.
Thank you, Diamond Boots.
What game are you playing?
Tell me about your Weeb game.
What is it? Did you misspell and you're playing web games? Like cool math games?
Or is it a horny Weeb game, though? Because I don't want to know.
Oh, I think it is.
Weeb stuff doesn't always have to be horny stuff, though.
Does the Emperor bid?
It's not always.
Yeah, it's just weird that normally
Just often is.
it is. I think it means Final Fantasy 14. Is that the
That's the MMO.
MMO that everyone was playing for a while?
Yeah, loads of people in the Yogs were playing it for a while.
Oh, it's Genshin Impact. It's not that horny
That horny.
by itself, but the fan base. Oof. Okay.
That's awkward, isn't it? When
Those
something you
fans.
love has got like real obnoxious fans.
Oh.
Like for a while, I felt bad about talking about like
Like
Rick and
us.
Morty, just like us.
real obnoxious fans. Sorry, continue.
Do you remember, like, for a while, you felt like you couldn't say that you enjoyed Rick and Morty because there were so many just, like, awful wankers talking about it really obnoxiously?
It's Pickle Rick!
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. I do know what you mean.
Have you watched the new
The Sigmarite
New season?
I did.
to its friend.
I sat down and I watched it.
Man, that fortune cookie one got me good.
That was probably my favorite one of them.
Yeah, it actually had me laughing out loud, which I don't often do watching telly.
Like it was a fun idea.
Oh, dwarves want us to trade now. I'll take it. We've overcome our differences.
Dwarfu, welcome.
It sounds like you didn't love the new season then overall.
I think it's fine.
I thought it was better than last season, which I thought was a real like downturn.
What was in last season? I find like a lot of it kind of
They do blur into one after a while, don't they?
just blends into one because unless there's one with a really solid, tight like little adventure,
Yeah.
I just think of it all as like Rick and Mortyisms.
Yeah, that is definitely the case. Where's all episodes. So season 5, what happened in that? Oh yeah, they had the Samurai Jack thing. I didn't really love that. Thanksploitation Spectacular. God, none of the Rick's Dependents. I don't know. They just never didn't feel like as smart or interesting as funny as the previous seasons, and I was worried that it had kind of lost its magic. None of these really stand out as great episodes, but the new ones are, I feel, an improvement. Incest Baby Jump the Shark. Yeah, do you remember the giant incest baby?
Yeah,
That fell flat for me personally. Like, I mean, it's comedy, so it's super subjective, and either it catches you or it doesn't.
yeah.
And I don't think there's a right or wrong answer for most comedy, but yeah, a lot of the jokes just didn't land for me.
Was in the last series. I can't remember what half the episode was, but there was like a cool idea in it of like the whatever they want to make like wine, and they have like a portal they open up and they put like the wine in there.
When it ages it.
And then they close it and they come back because time is passing far more.
Yeah, and a whole
quickly in
society's built around 1,000 years ago a portal opened.
Yeah, like that was a cool that was a cool episode. Is that the Mr. Nimbus episode?
That is the one, yeah, with the King of the Sea.
Because I
whatever
didn't
it
give a
was.
shit about Mr. Nimbus, but I liked that side plot a lot.
Yeah, the side plot of the weird like town on the time dilation hole. That was good.
That was a lot of fun. But the Mr. Nimbus part, that's what I think of as classic Rick and Morty of just
Isn't it so wacky?
whoa, it's wacky stuff.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, there's some good stuff. There's some good stuff in it. But,
Yes, agreed.
Andrija, thanks $3. Thank you, Andrija.
Thank you.
And they say, hey, Tom and Ben, back here again with the Bimothy KDM shilling. My friends offered me to paint the White Lion. My friends offered me to paint the White Lion for me because I gifted him a Marvel Champions pack. Here's the... And then there's a link.
I don't know what all this is.
Oh, here's the link. Oh, it just got bolted onto a thing. Let me see.
Okay.